Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to this week's episode of Dice Hard with a Vengeance, your weekly D&D game here on Twitch and YouTube Live. I made a Facebook post earlier saying, unfortunately, we've had a lot of Facebook issues with the stream, so we will not be streaming to Facebook anymore. So if you want to watch, it is specifically here on Twitch and on YouTube Live. We're sorry, but we've had way too many technical difficulties with Facebook over the past few weeks, ever since we came back, and it's easier for all of us. But that doesn't mean we can't see your lovely comments on our Facebook page. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, tap the little bell on your YouTube app so you never miss an upload. Buy the shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt. Also, money. Shout out to our sponsors, Raise Energy at repsports.com. This is actually their new flavor, Blue Shock. It's their new permanent flavor. So that is available. repsports.com. Use promo code Curbside8 at checkout to get yourself a 10% discount. And our friends Jerky.pro. Jerky.pro. There we go. I can use words, I promise. For some of their delicious flavors, same promo code Curbside8 at checkout to get yourself a discount. Shout out to our friend of the show and music for every episode, Andrian Von Ziegler. Super talented, been our music since the first episode, so we greatly appreciate your help. Check him out, Spotify, YouTube. I believe he's also got a Twitter. Go follow him. Very talented artist. And I had one more announcement I'm trying to remember. Before that one, I do want to say I will be in attendance at New York Comic Con on April 6th. April 8th. October 8th. New York Comic Con is the Sunday. I will be in attendance, so if you see me, please feel free to take pictures, come up, say hi, and then myself, Corrales, and Taruk will be attending the J1 Anime Expo in November in Atlantic City at the Showboat Hotel. please stop by the booth. We'd love to have you guys. We're super excited for it. So please come out, enjoy. It's a huge con. I want to say they've been running about 10 years. So this is a really well-received con, and we're glad that they gave us a chance to show up and tell you guys what we're all about. With that, I'll get started with the oath, and then we'll turn it over to our lovely DM, Tim. I, Naramus Torn, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo. Draco.
I, Draco Archimedes, solemnly swear not to be a murder hobo unless Druid Hunters,
Fair enough. Lady V.
I felt swear not to be a murder knight.
It's a name. Corrallos.
I, Corrallos Abrazar, still make no promises. Same things last week.
You got to get that cloak back, man.
That's it, man.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot
That's
going
fair.
on.
I'm both excited and terrified.
And eventually Taruk will join us later on tonight. He's just running a little bit behind, but he will be here. He will be ready to rage. And hopefully we'll all still be alive by the time he gets there. So, with that, Tim, take it away.
All right. Welcome back to Thrandia. And when we last left off, the party had finally departed the Isle of Bronze and made their way to the neighboring isle, which, according to Corrallos, a very precious item that means very much to him is on. And you began tracking the party of the vessel that had previously been wrecked with yours by the rock. Not Dwayne Johnson, but a giant mythical bird. And you spent most of your time trying to retrace their footsteps. You came across a shrine with blood stains on it, which kind of showed you a almost like a window in a possible next destination on where this band of mercenaries who have Shroud are on the island. Upon retracing their footsteps and tracking them, you came across a dire jaguar, which Taruk proceeded to try and talk to and make a deal with. It was close, but you ended up having to fight the dire jaguar, and upon destroying it, you saw that it was not a dire jaguar at all, but a legendary guardian to this island, very similar to how Calder, the fire giant, was the guardian to the previous island of Bronze. So this legendary creature, that's where we're picking up at. We're going to be picking up in combat for the sake of narrative and for clearing the board a little bit, just for my sake. Basically what you guys just saw is that as all of you did your attacks, you see this dire jaguar's form it starts to become a little amorphous, and it grows and grows to this huge cross between like a giant ape and a water buffalo. And you see these huge claws dig into the dirt in front of you guys and just lets out the only thing that I can use to describe it, those of us who are Jurassic Park fans, on par with the T-Rex. And this is clearly the apex predator of this island. Before you guys even get a moment to react, you see as this thing takes a couple steps forward, and as it lets loose this bone-shattering roar, just and you see as it swipes its arm, you see as several of your companions, Taruk, Nat, and Sapphire, get side-swiped into a couple trees off to the side and are knocked unconscious. And you now, looking at this behemoth bearing down on all of you, I would like you all to roll initiative. And I will roll for Hector, as always. Oh, look, that's on par for him.
I I did
That's an
remember
8.
my other announcement.
Go ahead.
My other announcement is it's less of an announcement and just a shout out to friends of the show. First off, Dame of Stones. She is a wonderful artist. She is actually doing some artwork for the show right now. No one except me knows exactly what she's building, but huge shout out to her. Check her out on Instagram. And also to our friends at Quest and Trays. That is Quest and Trays. They're also on Instagram, and they did a wonderful curbside commission, a Dice Hard with a Vengeance custom dice tray. Shout out to those guys. Absolutely wonderful. I've been using it since we came back, so shout out to them. Quest and Trays, love you guys so much, and definitely going to send more people your way because I've been very, very happy with my new tray.
That dice tray is so cool.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Now if you can roll well with it. I'm never letting that 22 down.
You probably never will. That's fine.
Tell you.
All right, initiative 20 and up. Oh no. 15 to 19.
18.
16.
I got it. V and Corrales at 18.
Yes.
I'm going to assume that V's dex is a little higher than yours, so
I
V
hope so.
V will go first out of the party. Corrales right behind her. Draco, you had a 16.
Mm-hmm.
And Torin?
9.
9. Okay, that's everyone. And when Tim joins us, I'll roll him. We'll have him roll initiative, and we'll plug him right in the order. Okay. Well, the Sagumauler will go first because it got a 21 on its initiative.
Oh boy.
So, what am I gonna do? Okay, I'd like the entire party to make a dex save.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Right? Oh God. Well, we're off to a great start. That's not good.
Does a 10 pass?
No.
Ruh-roh.
18.
18 just makes it Corrales. You'll take half damage.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. 8.
That's a fail.
About to take that full damage right there.
Yeah, you are.
22, and does this have a area of effect deal to it?
No.
Okay.
No. You're just being bull charged, basically. And before I roll this.
Well, so it does. Evasion does say that when I'm subjected to effect, that makes me make a dex saving throw. So does that mean any dex saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then they would count for this then.
Correct.
Cool.
No kidding. He passed. Okay. By a lot. Oh, okay. So Hector will take half damage. So Hector, Corrales, and V takes half damage. Torin and Draco, you'll take full. So
I take no damage.
Evasion, no damage. Correct.
Yeah.
Since you said Hector like overachieved, can I get some of his on my dex check?
Right?
Nope.
Not quite how that works, buddy.
That's not how that works.
It's also one of the
Get
only
a small
times
little
Hector's never
assist.
cleared one of these.
So
Let him have it.
Torin and Draco, you take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Corrales, you take half, so I give you guys the upside, so that's 12.
You said 23, right?
23. Draco and Torin,
Ooh.
I now need you both to make strength saving throws.
Oh, something I'm actually good at.
Oh,
All right. 21.
11.
Okay. Torin, you're fine. Draco, you are knocked prone
Oh.
and pushed back 10 feet. But for the sake of theater of the mind, the important thing is you're prone.
Am I out of his range?
No, he's in melee with all of you. This is a large creature. Until you tell me you start fanning out, you're all in melee right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The trample. And I think that's going to be it for his turn for the moment.
Oh, that's it.
So, to the top of the order for the party. V, you're up. Corrales, you're on deck.
Funny you said that because I'm going to actually go for Corrales, and if he's willing, is it still half my movement to get him to get both of us somewhere out of this thing's melee?
Even if he's willing to take somebody with you is half movement, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to dash in. Basically, you tell me how far I need to go to get him out of its melee. Is that going to be about how much movement? And you did say the forest was pretty dense here, so I could reasonably get Corrales somewhere hidden, where he can still attack from, but get him out of the melee and relatively hidden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, easy enough to do. It will take a will use one of its reactions and take a swipe at you for taking him out. Which
so I can use the never mind. Because I don't think I can do that with two people, so I can basically I can disengage with it without taking an AoE, but I don't think that counts for Corrales, right?
correct.
Okay. Well, that's mechanically I don't think that makes a difference, so okay.
Okay. So it's just a claw attack. That's a 30 to hit.
Oh gee, I wonder. Now, does that hit me or Corrales?
I'm deciding that now.
With it, because if I can use my disengage action, that could narrow it down to where it just attacks.
It's going to you.
Okay, that was the hope, anyways.
Oh, that's not great. Good for you, not great for me.
Well, that's really good for me because that could be a problem.
12 points of slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
That was a low roll.
Cool.
I will do better next time. But yeah, and so you take Corrales. I nearly said George. I apologize. You take Corrales out of the melee range. No, you just take George.
Yeah, just
Corrales is still there.
okay,
You just took George out of melee. Yeah, I got you.
Are we still operating off of the disadvantage for stealthing with two people rule? Is
Yes.
that still how we're doing it? Okay,
Yes.
then I'm gonna roll to get him into the bushes. And the lower is a 16. That's going to be a 27.
27 for stealth. Good to know.
Yeah, so me and him get, you tell me how many feet away I am, but basically out of melee and as hidden as we can be.
Mm-hmm. Easy enough to do. So both of you find refuge in some bushes off to the side, and with that stealth roll, you are fairly confident that you are both hidden.
All right, cool. That was my movement and action, right? To take Corrales with me?
Yes.
Okay. Then can't melee attack as an action, but my wire was already out, so I can use it as a bonus action to maybe do a little damage. So I'm gonna use the wire as my bonus because that was out before the fight.
Okay.
That's a 19, 20, 21, 26.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you're using the I'm sorry, you're using the wire, so you're trying to grapple?
No, just whip him with it.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, 26 hits. Absolutely.
Because I mean, like, I don't think it can reasonably grapple this thing, and I don't want to risk breaking it. So
That's why I asked. Yep. Yeah, that hits. Absolutely.
Okay. That's going to do a whopping 8 plus 3. So that is
11
points of damage.
Nice.
How's he
Get Krause
looking?
to safety. And it just kind of goes,
Yeah.
So like so like a horrible lion tamer.
Back.
This menacing creature.
it flashes me, I whip it, and it just like, it gets me, and I'm just like, grab Corrales, it's whee! And now we're in the bushes.
Easy enough. Corrales, you're up. Draco, you're on deck.
I will, bonus action Hex, Strength, and Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, you will be at disadvantage.
Interesting. All right. That's an 8. No, sorry, 17.
17 hits.
And that's a nat 1.
That does not.
Oh, no.
Take 1 damage. 12 damage.
12 on that first one.
Yes.
Got it. The other one was second one was a nat 1. Goes off into the brush.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Okay. Draco, you're up. Torin, you're on deck. However, Draco,
Oh my fucking god.
he's going to spend a legendary action,
Oh my god.
and he's going to claw attack you.
What? Come on, man. I'm prone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It I know.
Wait a minute. Druids don't make good tanks? When did that happen?
Oh, what is that? That
Build
is...
some right.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yes.
It's 3d8 plus another d8 because you're prone. That's a special ability it has.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's not great. 10. 24 points of slashing damage.
Is that 21?
24.
24?
Yep.
Okay.
Use one of its legendary actions on this go around. Now, Draco, you're up.
So, before I decide to pick myself up prone, it already... I would be able to get out of his range since it's used his reaction to attack V, correct?
You think?
Oh my god. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of hurt, so I'm going to wild shape into the white wormling.
Nice.
There we go.
And I'm going to dig into the ground. I get 15 feet of burrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do that from prone, right?
I mean, you're already on the ground. I don't see why not.
Okay, yeah. So let's I will stay on the ground for right now.
Just for visual sake, are you just ostriching this and sticking your head in there, or are you actually burrowing?
No. I'm digging my stuff into the ground.
Okay. So pretty much what you see is Draco, after this creature knocking him prone and just wildly doing a claw strike while he's flat on the ground, putting these gashes across his chest. You see Draco's form grow into the white dragon wormling that you saw before, and you just see this small white dragon just start burrowing into the ground.
Yeah, that is my turn right now. Okay. I just got to get away from this thing.
Okay. Turin, you are up. Hector is on deck.
All right. I'm sorry, that first just attack caught me off guard. All right. I'm gonna, of course, pull out my two trusty weapons.
Yeah.
And first off, I'm gonna take a swipe with Chaos Star.
Do it.
Nice. 23 to hit.
Oh, 23 definitely hits.
All right. Yeah, I'll just stick with that for now. That is 10 points of damage for the first shot.
First shot, 10 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna swing with Claw Basher. Ooh, very nice. 25 to hit.
Yes, absolutely.
And nice. 11 points of damage.
11 more points of damage.
Yep.
Nice.
There's two combo shots. Just pow this thing.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, actually, hold on. I just remembered I could do something really fun. Just gotta remember. Alright, that's an action. The other one should be. It is a bonus action. I'm gonna use, if I can find the damn die for it. I'm gonna use Second Wind and give myself a little bit of HP.
Nice.
So that'll be. Nice! That'll be 18 points of HP back.
Hell yeah.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. 1 second, because I don't get to look at your NPC stuff often. So. All right. It's a risk, but if he gets it, it would really help. I think he gets to choose if that's a dex or a strength, if I'll blast it. Nope, it's strength, which, who knows? He's going to do it. Okay, so you see Hector basically step up, gets right in melee with this creature, and he just starts waylaying on this thing. He pulls out his sword, and the first one he's going to do with Ensnaring Strike.
Let's see if this happens. Let's see if this works out a second time.
Well, I think that's definitely going to hit. That's... What is that? Plus, yeah, that's 20. Yeah, that's hit. That hits. Okay. Now. It needs to make a DC.
Hector really likes ensnaring people with this ensnaring strike.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh, okay.
Oh no! Oh
no!
Uh-oh.
What is
Maybe he likes ensnaring himself.
The DC on the save was a 17. The Sagumauler rolled a 4 plus 11.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Okay.
Let's
Put him up
go!
there, Sisyphus.
Okay. That is... Let me do the damage first, and then I gotta explain how this happens.
Let's go, Hector.
Why are the dice so poetic for this NPC? I swear.
I don't know. He's really not that useful. Okay, that's
Hector is the best.
1d8 plus 4d6 for the Ensnaring strike.
Coming in clutch with that ensnaring strike again.
And you know what? Bump it. He'll throw some divine smite into the strike too, since it hit.
Why
Loves
not?
me some smite.
Some paladin
Smite, yes.
smite.
Smite.
Take all of the dice, and it went well. Okay.
It's camp, everyone.
Darn it. Math. 6, 12, 18, 23, 30 plus. Crap. 6, 36 points of damage on that first strike.
Hell yeah.
Ah, chef's kiss.
And now you see these spectral vines shoot out from the ground and wrap around the arms of this giant monstrosity. Like I said, kind of like the cross between like a woolly mammoth and a wild ape and a water buffalo. And you just see this thing is just gnawing and growling and snarling against the power of these green arcane spectral vines that just connect to the earth and is holding it. It is restrained.
Yes.
It can go nowhere. Its movement is 0 until it makes the save.
Beautiful.
I don't know how that happens. So, all right, he blew that spell. With it unable to move, he's going to cast another spell. He's going to blow his second, 4th level.
Ooh.
With Taruk knocked out, he's
like, well, shit.
hitting it with everything it's got. So he's going to cast Ice Storm, which is a dex save, but it's restrained, so it can't.
I mean, hey. We've been here before.
Sorry, doing math.
It's been so long. I literally had to make myself a little action economy chart so that I could like literally remember how all of my attacks work. It's like a grid.
I'm bouncing between my PDF and D&D Beyond. Hashtag
Ooh,
not sponsored yet.
Wasn't as good. 5,
Yet.
8, 17 more points of mixed damage between cold damage and bludgeoning. Cold and bludgeoning. As you see this ice storm just in a cylinder, basically right over the creature, as it just this hailstones of ice in the little cylinder torrent of a blizzard just comes right down on it. That is not as much damage as the ensnaring strike, but that is Hector's turn as he is standing firm right in melee with this creature that is bound by these spectral vines. It's about as well as your NPC could have done.
Hey, I'm taking that. I'm not complaining.
Hell no.
So now it's the creature's turn.
Tim, we have a new arrival.
Yeah, we do. Since we're at the top of the order, Tim, so go ahead and roll initiative for me, please. That way I can add you right in with this round.
Also, unmute yourself, my guy.
Perfect timing.
12 plus 7, 19.
19, gotcha, man.
Yeah.
Welcome, Taruk, and not a moment too soon.
Save the day.
Literally with the perfect roll, too.
There you go. All right, so it is still the Sagumauler's turn. After that, Taruk, you'll be up. Let's see. It can't move. It can still attack you, some of you guys, but I gotta decide. Well, I'm gonna make it multi-attack, and then we'll do the save at the end. So multi-attack. It has Draco has burrowed into the dirt. Yeah, sorry, Torn. looks like it's gonna be you.
Did what I had to do.
That's all right.
First one, Torin. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
20 hits.
That's a 27 to hit.
27 also hits.
Okay, let's do this. This is gonna hurt.
Sorry, Torin.
Gosh.
It was either me or you, and one of us can
20.
dig.
And that second wind's probably going to keep me from going down on this hit.
32 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
I'm good.
And basically you just see is this thing just in a feral rage, just and you're just getting cleaved with these claws.
crap! I didn't see it bust out of the paint. Shit.
It's got to beat a 17 strength roll.
That face right there. Yes!
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
It's an ability check. Plus 11 is a 12. It's less than 17. It is still bound by these spectral vines that are just coming from the earth. Taruk, you're up. V, you're on deck.
All right. So what I'm going to do. Okay, wait, hold on. Can you just give me a recap of what's going on right now?
What you see in front of you is you just saw Torin nearly cleaved in half by the claws from this creature. It is, however, restrained and bound by these spectral green vines that come from the earth. That as you're kind of coming to and you look up, Hector is standing in its grill. Basically, you do not see V or Corrallos or Draco. You only see Torin and Hector in melee with it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my growth potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my growth potion. I'm gonna be Kaiju Taruk.
Nice.
Werewolf form.
Nice.
Giant fucking werewolf.
Sees you just grow. I mean, and Taruk's large anyway. And now you see as he takes the growth potion and grows, I think it's like one. What's the range on that as far as?
I had it's on my character sheet that's on
Basically
another computer.
So you have the effects of the enlarge reduce spell. So what is your size already?
Yeah, so my size counts as medium, which would hang on one second. Hold on.
So then you just go to the next size up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would be large.
Large.
I had it on my other character sheet. That's what.
You're good.
On another
So
computer.
See, is this werewolf just grows even larger than what you guys see? And you know, in where his werewolf form, Taruk's about his normal height, which is about 8 feet. And you know, for the sake of character creation, we kind of played with the size a little bit. But you see, is in this enlarged form, the werewolf grows in size. It is not equal to the Sagumauler, but he's not dwarfed anymore. It is definitely, we're starting to get to, you know, monster fight size here.
Yeah. So this says the target size doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8.
Yep.
So yeah. So all right, Tim.
Werewolf.
Yeah.
The target's attacks. Okay, so my attacks deal 1 extra 1d4 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweetness. All right, awesome. Does that count as my action?
To take the potion? No, that's bonus.
That's the bonus. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'm going to.
That's how I rule.
So you said he's entangled right now, right?
He's restrained right now. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna give it a big old kaiju just claw right to the face. Then
lay into him, man. Roll for your attacks.
All right. So now the stats on that one. strength. And
You also have
that is-
advantage because it's restrained, Taruk.
Oh, okay.
You do?
All right. All right. Oh, that's better. All right. So 16 plus 5 is 19.
Yeah, well, that's 16 plus
21.
5 is 21.
21.
But-
I'm sorry.
but it
Math
hits.
defeats
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Now. Okay. And then I roll. It is 1d. Okay. And that is plus. So 8 total points plus I get a 1d4 extra damage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so 12 total points of damage from the claw.
Got you. That's one attack.
All right, and then I get my second one. This one, I'm going to go for a bite on this one.
Okay.
And where is it? This one, I have 4 of them. Classes. Oh, sorry. Let me just pull this up
You're
here.
good, man.
Transformation. Fighting style.
Taruk got new toys. Playing
Well,
with
okay.
new toys.
The bite attack. Senses.
Truk hasn't gotten to use werewolf in a while, so
No,
Yeah.
I have not. So like, I'm
we're
just
being
going.
patient because we want to see this.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, no, man.
The werewolf. All right, so my bite does like something fucking crazy here. Melee attack. Okay, so that's 1d6 there. Then it says.
Raise energy.
Yes. Plug the brand. Raise Energy, repsports.com. Get their new
Don't forget the meat
permanent
stick.
flavor, Blue Shock.
Don't forget the meat sticks.
And don't forget Jerky.pro.
Okay.
Pro.
So, all right, so Tim, all right, so for my bite attack in the werewolf form, it says while you're werewolf form, you can perform a powerful bite attack instead of one of your regular attacks.
Correct.
You make a melee weapon attack without any bonuses against the creature within 5 feet.
Yep.
On a hit, the target takes 1d12 plus strength modifier of piercing damage.
Correct.
Okay, and then I can use that bite attack a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus. So I'll look at my character sheet and for the next round to see if
Okay.
I can use that again.
Should be
All
4
right.
times.
Should be 4.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I think so. All right, so this is 1, so I have 3 left. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna roll,
Going forward.
and that is 17 plus 5,
Well, that definitely hits,
22.
buddy.
22.
Roll
Okay.
damage.
Add advantage.
Add it. Yes.
Oh yes,
Go ahead.
add
See if
advantage.
you
All
crit.
right, let me do it again. 19. So that's
It
even
still
better. But
hits.
I was so close for that crit. Damn it!
It hits
Um,
even more.
It hits more.
Raise energy.
Raise energy. All right, and now
I'm gonna send that
Just
slogan
drop that
to-
after everything.
Oh, I'm gonna. Raise energy. It hits more.
all right, and now I drop the D12, and that's fucking max damage. That's 12 right there. So 12
Yep.
plus my strength modifier, so
Yes.
that makes it 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get the 1d4 extra damage for being
Add to
that,
it.
and that's 17, 18, 19, 20 points of total damage.
You got it, man. That's a turn right there. Bam.
Fucking goal, baby.
I don't even need to come up from the ground.
So I did. So I think it was 22 total points, Tim.
Yeah. I got you.
Sick, baby. Ooh,
Oh,
I
yes.
like this form.
Um,
Raise energy.
Raise energy.
I like this form.
Well, that would conclude your turn, and before we get to UV, it's going to use a legendary action, and it didn't much care for just being destroyed in that turn, Taruk. So you get a claw attack. Oh, I don't think that's going to hit. That's 14.
Hold on. It might hit. Hang on. Let me.
Oh, because
grab
you're in
the line
werewolf
with me.
form.
Because
Yeah.
I'm in werewolf form, but I think my natural armor is
Double
actually
check that.
15. Hold on, I wrote it down yesterday or last Tuesday. I made a whole separate character sheet, and it is 16.
16, so it doesn't
Ooh.
hit. So basically,
Save.
even in your enlarged form, you'd think that you might be a little slower, but you see this haymaker coming a mile away as this huge clawed paw comes down at you, and you just kind of dart to the side, very wolf-like, and just you feel the breeze, but that's it.
Do we get a howl? Do we get a howl?
All right, a little quiet one. Ready?
There you go, buddy. Yeah. All right. Now, V, you are up. Corrales, you're on deck.
Okay. I am going to run out to it. I forget. Did you ever tell me how many feet away I was?
I'll say roughly for this, 40.
Oh, bet.
About to say you're a monk, so you can make it.
I can make it. The question is, can I make it and then also get somewhere safe after I attack? And if the answer is going to be no, because I do not think I'll have enough movement to do so.
You're a monk. You have a lot of movement.
Not without spending.
We believe in you.
We believe.
Not without spending. Not without spending key points. And if I'm gonna spend a key point, I'm gonna flurry. Because I'm gonna take an attack anyways, and if I'm gonna spend the key point, it's not gonna be to run, it's gonna be to attack. So I'm going to get up to it and attempt a flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows. Let's see it.
This guy, it's still advantage on all the attacks, right?
It is still restrained.
Okie dokie. Let's do this shit. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of rolling.
man.
That's gonna be
Raise energy. Let's do this shit.
yeah. Plug the raise while I get these rolls for you.
Jerky Pro.
Right. Raise energy.
Do this shit.
Raise energy.
Quest in boards. Quest in
Soundtrack.
Andrian Von Ziegler, our good friend. Follow him on Twitter.
I have a sneaky suspicion. 14, 15.
Buy the shirt.
Buy it now.
Okay, 19, 23, 22, 21.
All those hit?
Those all hit.
Okay.
Jeez
Monk shit.
Christ.
Advantage is a motherfucker.
I can't believe Hector had that turn, which
He's on that raise energy.
Put together this
She's on that
damage.
Broken Arrow pre-workout available at ripsports.com.
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
Okay.
it's
plugging crap.
Oh, yeah.
This whole episode's just plugging crap and combat.
All right, guys.
But like, you know what?
So,
At a certain time, they just got
Vortex.
real preachy.
4 attack, 4 club damage. It bypasses any magic resistance this mofo has on the off chance he has them, and that does 54 plus 3 times 4 is going to be 66 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm gonna stay in the ground.
Yeah. 66 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Raise energy.
I'm just gonna stay in the ground.
Fucking raise energy, man.
I gotta do math now. I'm sorry. That is.
Go for it. Unfortunately, that ends my damn turn. Because
It does.
Yeah, I'm here now because I don't have it. I have 5 whole feet of movement.
You
so I
sure
don't
are.
have to do much.
That's why this
Not
legendary action's gonna come your way before we get to Corrales.
Damn.
Gonna use the second legendary action of the round, and I think that the best thing for him to do, because he still can't make the darn thing, is a claw attack. That is 28 to hit.
Yep.
Plus 11 modifier. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Don't think there's much we can do about that.
Oh, that's.
This isn't gonna be good.
23 points of slashing damage.
Well, that sucks.
Is this
Olive,
just this feral creature just lashing out wildly? What do you got for him?
roughly how close is V to Torin?
I mean, I'm up in its melee, so if you're in its melee,
Yeah.
then we should be relatively in good spot.
I need to know if she's specifically within 5 feet of me.
I'm gonna say not within 5 feet, but you can get to her.
Okay.
On your turn, you can get to her.
I have a fun ability that would have helped there, but she has to be
Yeah.
within 5 feet.
I got you.
I'd assume we're all on different sides of this thing if we're all attacking.
That
different
yeah,
places.
yeah. I know it's theater of the
But-
mind. It's a little tricky, but in
No,
this
like
case, yeah, you're not gonna be
it-
right there with her right
No,
there.
it makes sense. I just wanted to ask.
Okay. Well, after the legendary action, it is Corralos's turn, and Draco, you're on deck.
I'm under deck.
You're under dirt.
I am
he is
going.
returned by just bleeding and going, well, this is fun.
What did you got, Corralos?
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. What does that do?
It is a disorienting spike of psychic energy.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's got to make an intelligence saving throw, or I can do some damage.
All right. Intelligence
And
saving throw. At advantage because it's hexproof. That is intelligence, correct?
Yes.
23.
Damn.
Damn. No. All right, that's fine. And then I will bonus action to cast the exact same thing.
Okay. Doing it again. I
Yep.
like it. I like it. Another intelligence save, yes.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. I don't know. I think that's gonna save. That is 24.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that saves.
Dang, yikes.
I'm an action surge and do it again.
Good action surge a spell.
Wrong person.
Took 2 levels of fighter.
I know I give away good magic items, but I don't recall that one.
I'll give him a flurry of blows.
Oh,
He's
no,
gonna take
that'll
a
do
potion of haste and do it again.
Right.
Yo, we should be stocking up on haste potions because some of
At
us
this
are bullshit
point.
with haste. I can attack 5 times if we get a haste potion.
I think I can attack 4 plus action surge.
So, Corrales, that'll end your turn. Draco, you're up. Torin, you're on deck.
Okay, so question. If I barrel out, can I fly as well? Can I go from the dirt to the sky?
I mean, you can't fly 15 feet underground.
No. I'm saying I'm borrowing back up.
Okay.
and then trying to shoot.
So you're
to the sky.
using 15 feet of your movement to burrow.
And then whatever else to fly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll let you do that. Use the 15 feet to burrow up, and then hit the sky. How much movement do you have as your wormling?
40 feet of fly speed.
Okay, so yeah, 40 feet up in the air. So you are, yeah, you're above this thing.
Cool. So
Well,
would
a
go ahead.
dirt wormling just appears up out of the ground, just is.
Attack it!
Oh god, no. So since I'm 40 feet above it, if I use my cone, my cold breath, which is a 15-foot cone, I wouldn't be able to hit anybody on the ground, correct?
I'll say that the way, if you're in the air, you can angle it so it doesn't hit any of your friends.
Okay, can I get a dex save? I'm sorry, Constitution save.
A Constitution save. Are you casting something? Or no, this breath. Never mind.
Yeah, cold
All
breath.
right. I knew that. Strength. I think it's just as is. It's a 9.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. That's a 12 to pass.
Nope.
So that's going to be 5d8 of cold damage.
All right. Roll your damage.
And that's going to be... that's piss poor. Too many ones. 20 points of cold damage.
20?
Yes.
Okay. So you see this just mound of dirt start to bubble up to the surface, and this white dragon wormling streaks into the air, and you see it unleash an icy cold breath. And you see as this small shards and icicles start forming on the outer coat of the Sagumauler. You guys are doing some damage to it. Is that it for your turn, Draco?
Yes, I'm just going to be flying around his head.
Torin,
Yes.
you are up.
All right.
Hector's on deck.
I am gonna use my movement to get over to Taruk. I'm
Okay.
gonna be right next to him, side by
Do it.
side. And
You
then,
do it.
I'm gonna take 2 attacks. The first with Chaos Star. That's cocked.
You guys aren't getting any NPCs next campaign. You're not getting a one. You're not getting any help at all.
Look, I'm just
Ever.
saying, he's fumbling half the time.
19.
19 does hit. Roll
All right,
damage.
so that's
I'm just
one
saying, when the
attack.
DM beats himself, it's a thing of beauty, you know?
We did some decent fucking damage to it.
True.
Because it
So
was Satan could
17
not.
points of damage for the first hit.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna roll with Chaos. I'll do another hit with Chaos Star, back to back.
Do it. Whack. Whack.
17? 17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
All right.
It's not, it's a big creature. It's not too hard to hit.
He just ignored him.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. You guys are wailing on this thing. It's looking hurt.
And then Torin
Looking hurt.
gonna let out his own little roar right next to Taruk and use action surge. One more swing.
Oh, I forgot to do my dragon roar.
Action surge. Do it, man.
That 15? 15.
15 misses.
Oh, that'll be the end of my turn.
The last, after those two whack, those 2 shots find purchase. You go for the third one, and this time it's waiting for you, and it just kind of swipes at you, and you lose your concentration just for a moment.
Lose my combo.
Yeah. Combo breaker. All right. Hector's up. Sagumauler is next. I'm going to say this is the most logical thing that he would do. Where's this? Okay, that's right, because he hasn't gotten all that back yet. Okay. V, you see as Hector kind of does a small pirouette around Taruk to get to your side and touches you on the shoulder. You heal for 25 points as he casts Lay on Hands.
Yeah.
Woo! Yay!
Does Torn have lay on hands?
Maybe.
Fancy. I'm gonna say that too. I'm gonna look at his little pirouette when he heals me and just go, fancy toes.
He just kind of shrugs, focusing back on the
You
giant
said
death
how many?
beast. What did I say? 25? 25 points
Okay,
of healing
perfect.
to you. Read into that what you will. Now, the Mauler. I'm going to say, well, who's in front of it? V, Hector, Torin, Taruk,
Yep.
and it's not going to be able to reach the dragon, and Corrales is out of range. 2, 3.
Corella should be pretty thoroughly hidden. But,
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, he should
Okay.
be.
You're hidden, George?
Well, maybe.
I should be.
All right.
Oh,
Taruk. Taruk. It's
The roof is on fire.
Taruk is taking this damage. This is 28 to hit.
No.
Just misses. 28
Weird.
just misses.
You know, there's a snake.
And oh my goodness, that's a nat 20.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's. All right. That's a. Oh gosh, I gotta write this down now.
I'm gonna use a reaction.
Yeah,
Silvery barbs.
Every barbs.
makes him re-roll. Correct.
Yes, you gotta use the lower.
Re-roll between the two and use lower.
Who gets the advantage, Corrales?
Who's up next?
Taruk,
I mean,
after the monster.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
it's
Taruk
Taruk.
is next after the monsters go. Well, it's not a crit.
That's
It's not,
what matters.
It's not a
That's
crit.
what matters, right?
It's a total
that's
of
what matters.
22.
That's fine, but it's
Okay.
not a crit.
Can I
Yeah.
use a reaction?
Maybe. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna use
Raise
the
energy.
new interception fighting style that I learned,
They raise
Uh-huh.
energy.
and I'm gonna
Raise
roll,
energy?
yeah. Raise energy.
Reaction,
taught me a
raise
new
energy.
fighting style. It's called interception,
Raise
and
energy.
George
I get,
just triggered it.
1d4 plus 4 subtracted from the total damage.
Okay. Well, let me get to the total and then roll with or whatever
Okay.
you got to do for your ability there.
Raise energy.
16 plus.
Dude, raise energy
That's-
just take over the haste potion in the world.
You damn right it did.
3 plus. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was a good one. That's a lot of damage.
It could have been worse. It could have been doubled.
It could have been, yeah.
Been doubled.
If I'd have doubled on that, that'd have been rough. 40,
God!
52 points of damage between the two attacks. Slashing damage.
I can only minus from one of them.
Okay. Go ahead and give me what your minus is, and I'll tell you what the total is, Taruk.
That's a -7.
Nice, though. That's... So, with Torin's ability, that brings it to 45 points of slashing damage, Taruk.
Say it again. I'm sorry, Tim.
Total damage on you after all the math was done, 45 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I'm still standing, but I'm hurt.
You're still in werewolf form?
Yes. I'm still giant werewolf form Taruk. Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Yes.
Bang.
Table talk. Sorry about the Tim.
No, you're good.
So,
You're good.
If I were to be reduced out of my werewolf form,
Yes.
would I still be a giant? Like I would just revert back to normal Taruk?
You talking
but
about the
still be
potion?
giant?
All right.
Yeah,
The-
that's
would
what I mean.
revert to Taruk, but with the effects of the potion.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Just wanted
Yeah.
to note that for detail. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I'm still in the middle because those were the two attacks. It now has to make the save against Hector's spell. If it could make a strength roll. Okay, thank you. That's a 21, saves against a 17. So finally, the creature, after struggling for almost a few minutes here, it finally just Superman out of the kryptonite chains as it breaks free of Hector's spectral vines. I'm gonna use on its turn. Oh, I can't be on its turn. I gotta wait till it's done. But it breaks free. Its
Alright.
turn is over. We would go to Taruk, but I'm using a legendary action immediately. And it's going to move up to half of its movement. And oh. You see as this giant water buffalo great ape creature darts into the jungle and it disappears. It just stealths into the jungle. It's you literally see it, and it's almost like the predator turning the cloak on as it runs into like some of the underbrush in the jungle, and it just.
Well, that's not fair.
We're still in combat.
I have blindside. Just to let you know.
What does blindside allow you to do?
It allows me. Maybe it won't work with it. I might be thinking a true sight.
Yep.
A monster with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight.
Yep. You are well now. We'll get to you, but it is Taruk's turn.
All right. So, all right. So now Taruk is going to. Taruk's just gonna look at this thing, and he's pissed off now. He's still restrained, right, Tim?
No.
It broke free of the spectral vines. You literally saw it dart into the jungle and just predator. It just.
Oh, so he's hiding right now.
He's hiding. Yes, we're still in combat.
Okay. All right. All right. So then, let me see if I can do this. All right. So Tim, can I see if I can pinpoint him by either trying to listen for him or smell? Because I have keen hearing and smell, and I get advantage on perception checks when it involves either trying to sniff him out or hear something.
You definitely have this creature scent. Go ahead and roll a perception check at advantage.
Okay. First one, thank God it's advantage. Oh, that's on the table. All right, so perception. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. For as large as this creature is, it is very difficult to pinpoint. At least in this moment.
All right. Then I don't know. Can't pinpoint. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here, guys.
You do know in the direction that it darted off at.
It's up to you. Might be best to turtle up and prepare something.
Sniff it.
You can either prepare, or you can try to attack blindly to see if you can get lucky, but that would be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That would definitely be a ranged attack.
All right. Can I? All right. So, can I just kind of move a little bit towards like the direction where I know it's at? So, like.
Well, you don't know exactly, but you can. I mean, you can head off in the direction that you saw it go, just for a little bit.
That dodge. Okay.
It
right,
took the hide action. You don't exactly know where it is right now.
All right. All right. Well, then I'm just. No, I haven't used my action or anything. All right. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna hunker. Taruk's just gonna like muscle up and put his claws down, and he's gonna be like ready on all fours. It's like I'm getting low, like I'm in pounce mode, you know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action.
All right. V, you're up. Corrales, you're on deck.
You know what? I'm going to. I'm gonna try to stealth. I'm gonna try to counter. I'm gonna try to stealth as well, and just kind of get myself somewhere.
Okay. Roll for your stealth.
That's gonna be a 22, and
22.
then I'll. I was gonna say, can I prepare an action because I do still have a weapon. Like, I don't know, I'd have to make it. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna hide
Okay.
because I can't. Really...
Corrales. Oh, sorry.
No.
Didn't mean to rush you.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Corrales, you're up. Draco's on deck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am and ready Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Like I said, you guys do know roughly in the direction it went. You can attack blindly. It just would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, why not? You know? Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get enough chances.
I mean, technically, Corrales, for you, it's a trade-off. You were already at disadvantage while casting at it, so
Yeah,
not knowing where it is doesn't change it. You're still at disadvantage.
truth. Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Cannon Blast, you know, just
Eldritch Cannon Blast.
All right.
Eldritch Gatling Gun.
Good God, no. 11.
Well, that's a miss.
Oh, that's beauty. 27.
Woo!
Oh no, I Eldritch
You-
blasted your mic.
Blasted so hard we lost him.
What?
We lost your mic for a second.
Oh, sorry. No, 27 hits.
Fantastic.
Eldritch blast the mic.
That's 12 damage.
12 damage.
And I'm still going.
Nice. Keep going. Disadvantage. Because you now see it now. You connected with that Eldritch blast, and you guys see it kind of. It was camouflaged with some of the jungle foliage in the background, and now you guys see it
17.
at disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a 19 and an 8.
Nice.
My guy.
You get good luck too
Nice.
sometimes.
17 hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
That's 16.
How'd you like to do this,
My
Corrales?
man!
Yes, let's go.
Corrales!
How did you even find it?
Fucking go!
Poetic.
Blind shooting.
Blind shot.
Shoot him a Gavin, baby.
Just go into his chest. You know,
Okay.
yeah.
That predator
just-
blood.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Okay. Yeah, all right. For narrative's sake, we'll say Corrales, you did kind of track on a little bit of a blood trail that went off into the foliage, and you just blindly, not exactly knowing, you unleash with an Eldritch blast. This time with that pinkish energy from your current patron. Just to reiterate that, with your current patron being one Philomena Bordeaux, you have this slight pinkish, like Bret Hart pink energy to
The pink and
the
black
Eldritch
attack.
Blast. Yeah.
Scary.
And you see as the Eldritch Blast energy hits it dead center in the chest, and you see.
Corrales is the coolest kid.
Thanks.
Coolest kid ever.
The Sagumauler lies dead.
Whew.
Hey,
Son
that
of a
was fun.
bitch, Krallos. Nice shot.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Tori.
good shooting. Well.
Smoke coming off the fingertips.
Krell steps out of the dark. Raise energy.
Raise energy. Hector just looks at you. What does that mean?
As
man.
the
Mother of God. All right.
Eldritch Blast, sponsored by Raise Energy.
This
Oh.
episode was brought to you by Raise Energy.
Corral
If you didn't pick up on that already.
Tim, can I fly to the ground, go into my human form, and cast a spell since we're out of combat, right?
You are out of combat.
Cool. So I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality,
Yeah.
and
What does that do?
Healing energy radiates from you in an aura within a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you. Centered on you, you can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including yourself, to regain 2d6 hit points. So this lasts... How long does this last?
We could definitely
For a
do
minute.
I think it lasts 1 minute.
So it lasts 1 minute. So
I remember the thing.
who's all hurt? I'm just gonna
Just
Everybody?
everyone.
Taruk. I'm hurt bad.
Yeah.
So-
can you give it
With 1
more
minute-
than?
with 1 minute,
One
can I heal everybody up?
I
Yeah.
would say focus on. Okay.
Because I've seen it used before out of combat, and it's generally just, okay, one turn, this person gets healed. Next turn, this person gets healed. Next
Yeah,
turn.
so for 10 turns between 1, 2, 3, 4 people,
Yeah.
and I get healed
Oh.
every time I use it, I heal myself.
Yeah.
Right. So assuming it's not
So-
interrupted for a minute, you could theoretically heal
Right.
2d6 every. What is that? 10 seconds? Every 10 seconds for a
Every
minute?
6 seconds. There's 6 seconds a
Every
turn.
Yeah.
So 1 minute is
So-
10 rounds.
Then I would say 3 rounds to Taruk.
I would focus on you two because I'm not super low. I mean, I'm low, but my health.
I mean,
is
like I
not
said,
good.
I get the
All right.
healing no matter what happens. So I'm not the factor.
Heal up Taruk. No,
So-
heal Taruk and then.
Well, all right. Look. So you don't have to waste it that much on me because, like, yeah, I'm hurt, but in my werewolf form. Like, so I'm at what was it, 62 minus 45. I'm at 20 something HP left, right? So, like, yes, I have like 20
I would
HP
say
left.
focus on Torin and then heal your werewolf form because we're about to go right into another fight. So focus on Torin and then focus on Taruk.
Yep.
Don't worry about V.
So
Which is
go
fine.
ahead-
Like,
go ahead and
if not,
Chris or Draco, round 1. Which was, I think you said what, 2d6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's froze. That's why.
Row.
yeah.
Ruh-roh,
he froze.
Raggy.
But yeah, no, I was
Damn
saying
you,
like,
Cox
you know, you don't,
Internet.
because I still got Taruk form. You know what I mean with my
Right.
But your
100 plus
you
HP.
do, but your werewolf form is really useful. So healing that.
Yes,
is
you're
not
not
a bad
wrong.
idea.
And I'm
And
still,
considering
I
I'm practically. Yeah.
yeah, I still am giant werewolf Taruk. So
Yep.
Yeah. I would
It's
heal
okay.
Torin.
While we're waiting on him, for whoever would like to, let's give me a survival check.
And I'll roll. It won't be great, but I'll roll.
yeah, I'll roll that because.
You better roll.
Oh, good. Dirty 20, Tim.
15.
Dirty 20. 18. Saruk, you got a good bead on the scent of this creature. And the scent carries off a little further north. And you notice it was in the direction that it hid for a moment, and you kind of get the feeling it was the direction that it was retreating to. But you catch the scent of the Sagumauler, but it goes off further to the north. Not moving, just a lingering scent. Like it might have rubbed up against some trees, some of the bushes. There's a trail to follow.
Okay. So, all right, I can't talk in my werewolf form, giant or not. So,
if you start doing the thing, just kind of look at Growlithe.
yes, like I'm gonna look at who's. Well, you all can see me, so I'm just gonna fucking simultaneously. I'm just gonna like. Yeah, just gonna like point, and I'm gonna do like that cartoon arrow, like they do when they like Wile E. Coyote turns into an arrow. He gets all pointed line. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do, you know.
Just imagine an oversized wolf just put it in.
While we're doing this, Draco, go ahead and get your heal and start rolling for your
Is the Mauler's obviously carcass is like right there in front of us, right?
Yeah, it's dead. It's face,
All right, so yeah,
face down in the ground.
All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna point to him, and I'm gonna like point with the other hand and do the arrow thing I said, like just to kind of gesture to let everybody know like we should go that way.
So Taruk just got 13 plus 9, 22 points of health back. The next 3 is gonna go to Torin.
Alrighty.
6, 4 for 10, and then 17. Who's hurt between V and Corrales?
17 total?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm hurt, but I'm only 10 hit points in. So I mean, if you just want to heal Taruk more, I think that'd be more useful than healing me.
I'm only down 12.
I can take a
I
little
just
more.
rolled 12, so I give that to Corrales. So I still have 2 more turns. So you sure you don't want any help?
Give me one, give V the other one. Give her something.
All right.
Give her something.
I rolled 7.
That's all.
I mean, guys, I'm literally at 54. That's been my health this entire time. So this is nothing new.
You're fine.
Yeah. If you wanna-
Max
Well,
5. Give it
7,
to her.
Add 7 to that 54.
All right, now
All
what
right.
about me?
And the last one, you got another 5.
All right, so I got 10 total then, right?
Damn it. The first one. No, 7, 6, 9, and then 5. So 14, 24,
7.
27,
27.
27.
Okay, so then that puts me. Okay, hold on. Let me exactly do the math. 27. All right, no problem. Thank you.
And then we can keep rolling. I'm gonna do my health as we go, because for each time I heal one of them, I heal myself as well.
Okay.
All right, so I'm back at 44.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you, Draco. It's my nigga.
Torin, you're looking good, right?
I'm good.
Okay. Because if you need anything, I can heal you up. If you need any
Question.
food.
Question.
I'm sorry. Hector can too if you need a little bit.
I think we're good for now. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. My max is 62 in werewolf form, so like, I would save that, Tim. Like, if we're all getting a dire strain. Who else besides me has health potions?
I have one.
George, you got one. Torin, didn't you buy one too? I know we all bought a bunch of shit, like before we left to come on the island.
I think I already used the one that I had. I think I gave it to somebody.
All right, because I have 2 health potions.
I got 40 back.
I think the 3 water breathing potions I still have that we never use, and then I just used my growth potion, which I have to buy another one. All right. And they were greater, I think, right? Right, Curb? We bought greater potions.
I think so. We didn't buy a whole lot.
No. I think it was literally like 2 or 3
Yeah,
we
I think
bought.
we bought like 2.
Pretty sure between the whole party, that was all we could afford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Draco's gonna look at everybody. Guys all healed up. Everybody's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ready to go.
more than
The
ready.
next fight.
If you guys all want to ride on Taruk's back, I mean, I'm giant. I can carry everybody. Make it easier, safer, probably. Everybody can rest if they need it.
Hector kind of waves you off and he goes, I'll just watch the rear and make sure we're not followed.
By the way, Tim, how big am I now? Like, I go from medium to
If you
large.
gained what? It was 8 times your normal
The weight.
plus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're a,
Yeah, I
you're
was
a large
already-
boy now. You're
Yeah.
a large boy.
yeah. I was like, Taruk would. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Taruk's weight. Taruk. Oh, I never wrote it down. Look at that. Fuck myself, right? I'm an asshole. I probably wrote it down on an older sheet.
Razor.
Everybody, patience with us. We're all doing math. So
Yeah, math.
it may take a minute.
Session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Math and shameless plugging. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's the new term for when we do some bullshit.
Shameless plugging.
I'm just
Yeah,
waiting
all
for
the
one of the
reasons.
gods to interfere again and just Zeus be like, I just want you all to know that Ray's energy is the reason you're all here.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Raise energy times 2.
Oh Lord.
So, Taruk,
Yes.
you have a trail. You have a scent similar to that of the Sagumauler. Similar of a, I'll even tell you this from your survival roll, similar to a creature that's marked its territory.
Okay. Well, I as giant Taruk, I mean, I guess I'll lead if that's where. I can move in werewolf form. I can move 40 feet.
Okay, cool. V can keep up, so she'll just kind of keep an eye out around, and
Yes.
if you want to run the party, V can keep
Yeah.
up. So
All right. Does anybody want to hop on before
Yeah,
I
if we're
take
doing
off?
40 feet, yeah, I'm hopping on.
yeah.
I'm hopping on.
All right, Corrallos, 4 in.
Draco.
Draco.
Not running.
Begrudgingly, Draco just hops on.
All right, so they're hopping on. So V and Hector, they waved
Hector,
off.
yeah, and Hector's kind of doing like the slow back pedal, you know,
Yeah.
behind you guys, kind of like his back's facing you guys as he's making sure you guys aren't.
All right.
being followed.
I guess I'll grab Nat too. Is Belden with us too?
pretty sure we just have a heal.
You've got a bit of a train. You've got Belden and Sapphire just kind of walking in the middle. So
Okay, so we'll let them rock then. Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess you want
you
to
have
put Nat
you
there.
have a
too.
train of NPCs that I can't get rid of yet. So
All right, gotcha. All right.
Anyway,
So I got those. All right, so I got those 3 on me, and
I'll just start killing people. It's fine. No.
I mean,
And if you don't mind, Taruk and V, go ahead and give me perception checks as you guys move forward.
perception. That's a nat 20, baby. Let's
Nice.
go.
good. That's a 9.
Total
Nine.
21.
Okay, Taruk, you notice a few things. First thing, you definitely pick up on this trail, and you notice is the Sagumauler definitely rubbed up against some of the trees. You see like swatches of fur. Swatches. Swaths of fur.
Supercalifragilistic.
Struggled with that one.
Swatches of
fur that have grazed up against the bark on some trees, and definitely this creature had marked its territory. It definitely functioned as the apex predator on this island, and it's very easy for you to track. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice a shock of light blue light, almost like a quick little flash, and you look back, and out of the corner of your eye, you swear you saw it like behind you. You don't quite know where it came from. It's almost like like when a light flashes behind your head, like you saw it, but you're like, what was that from? But that was it.
All right. Well then, because I can't talk. So Taruk, I'm gonna stop, and kind of like sniff around and kind of do like that jerk back motion. So like Corrales, Draco, and Torin can know, like, kind of try to get a sense of something's wrong. You guys got to be like,
when you turn back around, you just see Torin staring at his hand.
Would I be able?
Go ahead.
Would I be able to use my passive perception to see what that was?
What's your passive?
22.
Yeah, you saw it.
What was it?
You saw arcane energy emit from Torin's hand as he touched himself on the chest.
It's Special Boy.
You okay there, Torin? When did you get magical? Who gave you magic?
I don't
That's
know.
The one thing
It wasn't me.
No, okay, but
What's it, Corrales?
No.
I was like dusting off my armor, and then this blue light came out of my hand, and I feel wonderful, actually. Like, I feel like I can go 10 more rounds.
At that, Taruk's gonna kind of grunt at Torin, and then he's gonna where he saw the markings of the fur, like the territory. Taruk's gonna pee on the trees to mark his territory.
Fair enough.
Can I do an Arcana check on that ball of magic Torin shot out?
Sure. Do an Arcana check.
After that, Taruk is gonna, while he pees, then he's gonna just keep going. We're gonna take off.
You got it.
You want to help me, Corrales?
Sure.
Can Corrales help
I'm
me?
going to say no, because Corrales didn't see it. You did.
Okay.
He wouldn't know what he's looking for.
That's an 11.
11? No. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Torin had sparkle fingers for a moment. That's kind of...
Keep your hands to yourself, Torin. You like the last person that needs magic.
Okay.
And I looked at Corrales. When was Torin able to use magic? You guys don't tell me anything.
Torin can use magic?
Yeah, he just shot some type of ball of magic.
Hector's got his back to you guys because he's just, walking backwards, covering your tail. He goes, I didn't see anything.
With would I get the sense if it is arcane or holy?
Not with an 11, you wouldn't. Obviously it was arcane, but anything specific.
I was fishing for it.
I know you were.
Yeah. So
next time, use better bait.
It's not going to kill us immediately, so I would suggest we get back to the next fight. You're probably going to go another 10 rounds, Torin, because we have more people to fight.
Just saying, Torin with magic. Is nobody else concerned about that? No offense, Torn.
The child shoots energy blasts and darkness out of his palms. I've seen
He's
this kid
used
do
to
more
it.
horrifying things than anyone his age has any right to.
And be hunted
I
by
can
horrifying
kill a
things
man
too.
by having
Hey,
I can
hey,
kill a man
hey.
by having sex with him. We
Hey,
can
it's
all do
for
horses.
horses.
Things.
Right, I understand that, but it's Torrin we talking about. Mr. I hit it with a hammer.
Hey,
Has
hey,
access
they are
to magic.
morning stars, sir.
I feel like he's adding you, Thorin. Wow.
Taruk have hammer. I mean,
In your mind, you're like, I wish I could contribute to this conversation.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm
Taruk
just like,
things
"Rrr."
too.
He just sighed. Draco, your
Speaking of that-
concern is warranted and appreciated, but we have more people to fight, and we should probably focus on that.
Yep. And
Taruk.
with that, we go.
Yeah.
What's up?
Taruk, it does not take you long until you find a cave. Give me a survival check.
All right. And that
Whoever
is,
would like to.
I wanna-
Sure, why not?
That is a 21. Wait, 17.
21.
Can't beat that. I
Yeah,
got a
21.
16.
Soft 20.
21 gets it, I do believe. It's probably its lair. And from the smell, it seems to be vacant.
All right, so I'm gonna point to Corrales. I'm gonna like kind of like turn my head to see if he can see me, and I'm gonna like point to my head to see if he can understand, like to do the mind talk thingy mabob that he does. I'm
Okay.
trying here. It's new wolf
Taruk?
form,
No, yeah. Taruk, give me
you know.
a straight charisma check.
All right, no doubt. Yes, that's a 19 plus 1 is dirty 20.
Heck, Corrales. Intelligence check.
Oh man. 18.
Yeah, he's definitely like you just see this werewolf pointing at its head. You can put one and one together. He wants the awakened mind thing.
Yeah, we'll use Awakened Mind.
Okay, go ahead.
So, do you have a headache? What's
No. Oh man, thank God you understood that, because I have no idea how to control this thing. I swear to God, it's so cool doing this. Oh man, but this cave, I picked up a scent. It stinks. It's like just as bad as Torrent's breath. Oh, he can't hear me. Yeah, it's terrible, bro. It's like nasty in there, like Torrent morning wake up breath, bro. This was that thing's lair. Let them know. Do you want to go into it also?
okay? Taruk says this is the big thing's lair. Torin, he said you have bad breath. Do you guys want to go in there?
L, are we operating on the assumption that the party we're after made a deal with him to get past his lair probably, and then it came down from the lair, so hopefully who we're looking for is here, yeah? Or is that not
Either
a fair-
here or was here. We can look for some kind of clue.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, the trail we were following before was like a physical trail that kind of we were following the group's trail, and then we ran into the monster, right? So, yeah, I guess we can assume they came back.
Tim, can I see if I can try to pick up a different scent other than the Rancor, the Magor, whatever it's called?
The Rancor? This isn't Star Wars.
That's a
The
different
Sagum-
campaign.
Yeah, that's gonna. That's down the line. Down the line.
Send yours
Sagumauler. Yeah.
Sagumauler,
Sagumauler. Give me. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check using your senses.
Can I look for the Sarlacc pit?
The original or the CGI one?
Okay, no,
It was
those
me
The original.
advantage there.
I was gonna say,
All right,
is it
so
just the tentacle
19,
pit, or does it
and
have the
then-
clam
okay,
head?
perfect.
It's got the weird teeth.
Oh, it's got the weird teeth.
So that is a dirty 20, Tim.
Dirty
Love
20.
advantage.
You do pick up a couple scents that don't belong to the mauler.
Okay.
Couple humanoid.
Can I still do the awaken mind thing? Will you do it right? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take a big exhale so everybody feels. I'm gonna. So my whole body moves up and down, and I'm gonna say, Corrales, there's more in here than just that thing. Well, he's dead, but I pick up like 3, 4 of them, maybe. Can I tell how many, Tim, or is it just like a general?
You can't tell how many, but you get the stench of decay.
Right. So it's like there's more in there. They might be dead. I don't know, but I just pick up a bunch of shit.
There may or may not be more people in there. Might be alive, might not. We're not really certain at the
No.
moment. But definitely
There's probably a
another.
dead body here with the predator.
We can
We
go
need to
on-
look for another platform with more of that weird magic shit.
Tim, how big is the cave entrance?
It's fairly large. It's big enough for the mauler to go in and out of. So
Okay, so all right, so this is what I want to do then. I want, if I can I want to. I'm gonna tell Corrales to tell everybody to be quiet, and I want to poke my head in just enough to where I can hear, and I would like to try to use my keen senses to see if I can hear anything.
yeah, use your perception check.
Okay. So and then it's advantage. Nope. Dang. Advantage. It's a nat 1.
You still get the same smell, but nothing beyond that.
I rolled a 4 and then a 1, but either way I failed.
Yep.
Maybe Corralo could try to I mean, work with
Well,
platform.
Corrales, let me know what you want to do. I can either go forward or we go somewhere else. I don't hear anything.
Check out the cave, but
I mean, yeah, let's check the cave out, see if there's any kind of clue in there, and then move on.
All right. I will quick turn to V and Hector and offer for them to hop on again. They don't have to, but you know.
Hector just kind of waves you off as he's making sure his eyes are staying trained on the jungle.
I feel like all of us being in one spot's probably a bad idea. But I will definitely keep my eye out for spike pits, or traps, or quicksand,
Okay.
or other monsters.
Okay.
Quicksand.
All right.
Quicksand.
And
Or quicksand.
quicksand.
V,
Or
give me a
punchy spike
perception
trap, or
check.
quicksand.
Yeah. V, give me a perception check. Hector is staying at the opening of the mouth of the cave, just saying, I'll stand watch. You guys do what you're gonna do.
Okay, and I'll say to Corrales, I'll ask him if he wants to continue riding, and to ask Torin and Draco as well.
23.
23. So you head forward. You do not find any traps. You do not find any quicksand. What you do find, and the first thing you do is you hear the sound of dozens of rot gut flies. Just, and you see a pile of carcasses in one section of the cave of different remains of creatures that probably inhabit the island. Fairly large rib cages and bones, most of the meat and sinew and anything that could be consumed has been consumed. And what's left has been left to the flies, it appears.
So we backtracking?
I mean, sure. This is probably just where it took its stuff to eat. I don't think there's anything in here.
The cave does go a little bit further.
Corrales, this goes further. What do you want to do?
We're kind of assuming that the group had to get to whatever they're getting to, and it was through the thing's cave. Considering they had to make a deal with it, that's not a terrible assumption. I mean, it might be worth checking around where we are now and seeing if there's one of those big platforms, or it could be deeper in the cave. It's up to you guys. Because both seem equally reasonable to me.
Well,
Yeah, I say
I'm good.
we've come this far. We should just clear out the cave.
Okay.
Probably
All right.
not a bad idea.
Then-
Okay.
All right.
Perception checks as you move forward, please.
Everyone.
All right.
Whoever wants to.
Draco, Torin, Corrales, you guys are still riding me, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Either
Okay.
amazing or dog shit. That's the only option.
7, and then
Shit. Perception, I got a 29.
Man,
29.
Torn
Torn
is still
and
distracted
Corrales.
with the blue light. Just
Yeah, Corrales, that's a powerful stench off that pile of carcasses.
Understandable.
V, what did you get?
13.
13. Taruk?
I got a. I got 11. I rolled
11.
shit against.
And Draco
7
got
and a
29. Draco, out of the corner of your eye, you do notice as what little light that does eke through the cave, you see a sparkle out of the corner of your eye. And as you go deeper into the cave, you find a pile of shinies. It appears that this creature took anything that it couldn't easily devour and eat and just made a stack.
I was like, this isn't food.
It
Look,
appears to be gold coins. There are some bars. There are weapons. It is a small a modest but sizable mound of treasure.
V squints at it and just goes, did we just
Take
get
that.
Hey guys, letting y'all know it's a little small horde over here.
Did we just get paid for this? The universe. is
Draco
odd.
looks in the corner with everything. Yeah.
So,
Well, okay, that's handy.
Krause, you
Oh,
want
we have a
to
bag again, don't we?
clean some
Can
of
we make
this
sure
up?
nothing is turned?
okay. I'm going to start with Torin. Roll me a d10, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I love when we do
If
this.
you get the curse stuff or if you don't get the curse
All right. Where?
Come on, curse magic item. Please turn him into a girl.
Loot the body, because yeah, that axe might not be cursed.
D10.
I don't know. It just laughed at him.
That's an 8.
8?
Yeah. There's a talking
Good girl.
6,
Turn him
there's
into a girl. Turn him into a
talking
girl.
cave.
7.
That's you, buddy.
Shut up, George.
That's
Please give him
throwbacks,
tits,
but
please.
that's you.
Now, Torin,
Yes.
roll me a d100.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna get tits. He's gonna get tits. Please, please give him A cups. Please.
That
George
is a
wants to
12.
be infected.
A 12?
Yes.
Jeez.
All right, he's gonna at least have double D's, which is fine. I'm
Oh,
motivating
man,
him.
C cups celestial.
Ah.
My armor doesn't fit anymore.
He gets weirdly cold towards you for a while.
Boy, you really wish you could have had this a minute ago. Okay, what you find, Torin, is you just kind of just absent-mindedly start kind of rummaging through the pile. You find this silver chained necklace with a onyx and silver talisman on it with runes written on it. I'm sending you
Oh, please.
what you found.
It's pretty.
It is. I assume that Corrales will identify all of your things, so
Give
that
me
got
10
sent to the
minutes.
chat.
I think we can spare 10
You
minutes.
guys
I mean, we're in a hurry.
can. Yeah, this is going to be a few minutes to do this, but you guys can have fun with all this. That's what you find,
In-game.
Torin.
In game,
You
we were
find
gonna
this-
say we can probably spare about 10 minutes.
Okay, now let's go to Corrales. George, roll me a d10.
That one. 3.
3.
Oh, please age him. Age him to adulthood.
Roll me a D100.
Corrales loses his childhood.
Let him hit puberty.
5.
5.
Corrales is at puberty.
Oh, that's 5 o'clock. Shadow.
A vial with red liquid kind of catches your attention. As you pick it up, you found a potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
Oh, way to go, buddy.
That shit is lit.
The irony.
Doesn't that give like
Raise energy.
100 points back? Raise energy. Times 7.
Found a vial of raise energy.
It's almost as effective as raise energy.
I will now conquer.
Everybody
the
is going to
dungeon.
hate us. It's kind of like they are shilling their shit for 3 hours.
They're good until their last episode. Then they
So
go,
uncomfortable. Look, I'm sorry.
All right.
This is exactly the kind of stupid shit that is funny to me.
Oh yeah. All right. V, roll me a D10.
Can I do another 8, or do I need to roll again? Since he already got an 8.
No, yeah, you. This is for you. Roll a D10.
Okay, I got an 8. I just don't know.
Oh,
if
you got an
like-
8. Okay.
I don't know
One
because we already
second. I've
did
got to
it.
get there. Okay. Roll me a D100.
Okie dokie. Hamadabadibadab. 21.
Interesting. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba. You find a small ring with it's a small chunk of amber that is held in a crafted metal hands, small metal hands holding the chunk of amber on the ring.
It looks like Mina.
And this is what you find once Corrales identifies it for you. Well, I'll go to Draco. Draco, roll me a D10.
Hey, this is my first time doing this.
It is.
Let's go.
D10. Okay. That's a 4.
2, 3, D4. Okay. Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
18.
You also find a vial of red raise energy. It is a potion of supreme healing.
This is gonna be a catch-all term now for anything that's badass, anything that's remotely fun, anything that's cool, anything that's useful, anything that's tasty.
It's like one of those things where raise energy is going to be like, why did we just get hashtagged like 500 times in one night? No, it's a potion of supreme healing, Draco.
Gotcha.
Taruk. Roll me a D10.
on fire.
Oh shit, Taruk's on fire. Put him out.
Yeah, put him out. All right, D10, baby.
Who's got create and control water?
You just gave me access to pretty much non-stop
That
weapons,
is
like
a
quick draw weapons.
6.
6. 1, 2,
6.
3, 4. Okay, yeah. Roll me a D100.
All right, that's the percentile guy, right?
Yeah.
60? Yeah, 60.
Roll me a D4.
Ooh. 4?
Okay. moment, because I am bringing this up for you. I don't know if you're going to benefit from this one quite like someone else would, but you find a longsword, a magic longsword.
Gee.
You are unaware of the magical effects until Corrallos defines it for you. But that's what you find. There is an assortment of gems and gold and silver and copper and possibly other things in the pile if you would like to look for just money.
Yes.
Yeah. So Room's gonna take his big ass werewolf claw and just scoop.
Put it in the bag.
Yeah,
There.
yeah. I mean, basically, yeah. I'm gonna scoop with one hand and see how much I can get for the whole party.
Okay.
If you guys want me to do that, or do you want to look for your own?
Well, I mean, we've already got items. Now we're just getting money. So, I mean,
Yeah.
is this the sword that you posted, Tim?
Yes.
Okay,
So this is what I found, right?
that's cool.
It's a long sword of warning.
Among us, who can actually use long swords?
Or not believe.
Soren?
Torin can. Torin can use anything.
Including magic.
Including magic.
That's actually pretty. Like that's actually pretty fucking sweet. Like there's no.
Anyway.
Like
Can't
that
use
shit
anything
is
without tapping
fucking
on
dope.
it.
Can I look to see look for diamonds?
Yeah. First of all, Taruk, you found 800 pieces of gold.
Nice. Yeah, Georgie, you got the notes. Write that down.
You also found 20 platinum bars.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Are those the same value? Okay, so how many coins per bar, shall we say?
Oh, I'm
That's
not a
great.
bank.
What?
It's like
We'll look it
a
up.
brain game.
We'll look
I
it
know
up.
one platinum coin is 100 gold coins.
Right, but he said bars, not
So
coins.
for a
so.
bar,
Yep.
a lot
do the
more
math.
than that.
Yep.
Yep.
It
All
is.
that matters is right now we are filthy rich.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but we made a good kid. We made a good day.
Anybody else want to look for shinies?
Yes. Torin would like to look for gems.
Gems?
Yes.
Gems?
Specifically
say?
rubies.
That's
If he can-
totally outrageous.
If he can find them, because he needs a lot of gem dust.
Okay. It's simply outrageous. Roll me a d12.
I don't ever get to roll that one. Okay. And that's why I got a 2.
You find a small brown and blue agate. It's worth about 10 gold.
Sounds about right.
Roll me a d8.
Alright. That is another 2. I think this new dice set is cursed. Okay.
You find a carnelian, which is like an opaque orangish brown gem. It's worth about 50 gold. Roll me, Torin, a d10.
D10. 7.
You find a deep black jet. roughly about 100 gold by the size of it. About the size of your palm.
You said 100?
Yes. Now, because I had a system for this, roll me investigation.
Okay. 18.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
Three.
You find an emerald
Oh, okay.
roughly the size of the champ's head.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
okay.
An undisclosed amount. It is a very
Question
large
GP.
emerald. We're talking chaos emerald size.
Like. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all these shinies and put them in the bag, and tie it up real tight.
Corrales, do you have anything that you want to look for?
Just gold, I guess, or coins,
Gold.
bars.
He's looking for gold.
Oh.
You find 625 gold pieces for your
Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, no, I said I believe it cut out. So 625 gold pieces for yourself. And
I need to go to the bathroom. Be right back, guys.
roughly around 25 platinum bars.
Sweet.
I think,
Jesus.
hey Tim, I think you might want to amend that at some point because I'm not finding like as in the handbook or anything. I'm not finding a bar value unless you know where one is because I'm not finding one.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
And if okay, let me know.
This is a
Well, let's put it this way. Depending on the weight, so I'm telling you that they're 1 pound each.
Yes, the IRL they're 1 pound. So if that's the case, and
500 gold pieces a bar.
okay, so that's times 10 if they're platinum. So it's 500 coins a bar, and it's 10 platinum a gold. That means it's. Am I doing my math right, guys?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay. You know how bad I am at math.
No, you're doing it right. That's a
You're doing
lot.
the thing. You're doing the thing.
I'm doing the math. Woo! I have a calculator, but I still did the logic right, which was very nice to know. Wow. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna calculate that later, probably.
Yes, yes, we are.
500 gold pieces a bar.
Gold piece bar. We got platinum.
Fuck.
Shit.
Anybody else want to dig for what they can find?
Diamonds.
Draco,
Sorry, let me try that again.
you get 184 gold pieces, Draco.
Okay.
You were a little unlucky with that one. You find 19 platinum bars, Draco.
What the hell? I have a feeling we're about to get like robbed, or we're gonna have another like wormhole that takes all our things again.
With
Don't
the
do that to me.
most
Don't
due
do that to
respect,
me.
I will break Corrales' fingers.
All right,
I reached,
so that
no,
was-
you don't.
Finished.
It appears that you guys came across a little treasure trove.
Holy shit.
Just a little bit. Is
And
there
we
any,
are
like,
we
finished
already
jewelry?
killed the thing
Like,
that was protecting it, so
in the pile. Is there any, like,
finished
mundane-
jewelry? What are you looking
Yeah,
for?
like actual jewelry pieces. Just like V's just kind of like looking for trinkety jewelry stuff. She's like, well, we got plenty of money. That's neat. Is there anything like that's already made that's jewelry that looks pretty?
Give me a second here.
Because V's not being rude about it, but she's not like super. Money is just like, V's had money for a while. She's not super like. She's happy for you guys.
All right. Okay. V, roll me a d20.
Where did my calculator do my roller just died? Restart. Humana. 16.
Okay. Roll me another d20.
15.
D4.
D4?
1d4.
4.
D8.
Jesus. 2.
You find a bronze music box encrusted with small gems, sapphires, emeralds, rubies.
It's not magic. It's just a jewelry box. Or just a music box.
Doesn't appear to be. You open it?
Can I check it for... I mean... Yeah, Yeah? I don't think I'd go the extra... I don't think I'd be paranoid enough to check a music box for traps, so... Yeah, I'm gonna open the music box.
As you open the music box, a small porcelain dancer starts twirling around to this small little chime that plays as you open it. The tune sounds very familiar to you.
Can I try to place it?
Yeah, roll a history check.
14.
You've sang it once before. You didn't know what the lyrics meant at the time. Somebody else explained that to you later.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. When she recognizes it, she snaps it closed really fast. And then just kind of puts it away. And walks away from the gold pile.
That's it.
So, on the way to find Shroud, got a little sidetrack there. You still looking for Shroud, Corrales?
Oh, yeah, yes.
he's like,
Is that really a question?
All right. Are we moving forward?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, now we're back to the where the fuck are we going thing, but we're richer while we're doing it, I guess.
Sure. Taruk, are you gonna lead the way again in your form? All right, roll me. I'm gonna say for finding the trail again. Give me a survival check.
Can I touch my hand on his head, and give him guidance?
You may.
Ooh, okay.
So you got guidance.
Extra D4, and you muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Sorry.
And you get an
Okay, so extra
D4
D4. Okay.
Yeah.
to your,
To the
to your
roll.
check. Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Okay, so I'm at advantage already. So the first roll was a 10. The next one, okay, so that's a 10 plus. So that's 14 for my plus 4. Oh, 18 total.
Nice.
Up on the guide.
18. Okay. It takes you a little while moving. It was northeast from the cave in the direction that you're heading. Eventually, you do pick up the trail after several hours. The sun is starting to set as you guys head forward. You don't find too much in the way of an elaborate trail to follow, just footprints. And to you, it seems like from when you started following this trail, there's fewer and fewer tracks to follow. So
Okay.
it appears that they're losing people through attrition. I think I'm going to. This is going to be a perception check.
Oh, everybody?
For me?
I'm gonna. You're leading the way, but I'm gonna let one other. I'll tell you what. I'll let one other person plus Taruk make the perception check.
Okay.
And I'm gonna guide Taruk again.
All right.
Okay. Another guidance.
Advantage 14 and 5. Okay, so 14. That's 18 plus 4. All right, 19.
19. Draco.
Another 29. 17 plus 12.
Good lord. 29.
Very nice.
Taruk, you do smell something, and you're starting that trail. You're starting to get a scent now. You got a couple humanoids, and you're gaining. It took you most of the day, but you're gaining.
Can I tell how many, or just like you said, just like a handful, or is
Just
like
a handful. You don't have an exact number yet. Draco.
Corral. Sorry, Tim. I want to. Yeah, Corrales. We can still do that, right?
Yeah,
I'm
keep a waking mind up.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna tell Corrales like, hey, I got a group, a scent of a group in that direction.
I will relay that and say that if this is that group, keep the guy wearing shroud out of the darkness. Keep him in the light.
Draco, with a 29, it's faint, but off in the distance, you see a large stone. I want to call it a pyramid, but instead of like a pyramid where you've got the pointed at the top, there's a plateau at the top with a raised dais. This is roughly a good mile off. You see this and you catch this in the distance, but it's very large and it's hard to miss.
Over there, a mile away from us.
If we have Nat with us, if we're botting her, she can cast Pass Without Trace if you guys want to try sneaking up on it.
Oh, I have Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, but might be. Yeah, I was gonna say you could keep the spell slot free though, and we could.
Oh,
use
well,
that
yeah.
since she's kind of botting anyways.
I do know that she does have Pass Without a Trace, so
Yeah, I mean she's done it before, so.
yeah, she will use her spell
You guys
slot.
want to try that?
And
Yes.
you guys get a +10 to your stealth checks.
Gonna need it.
And I'm a guide on Torin.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll hang on to
Good call.
that.
Good call. Good call.
Sure. Good call. Ooh, disadvantage on that stealth check. So it's good that he has a +10 to that.
Rolling stealth.
16.
Yeah, rolling stealth.
Torin?
That figures. One second.
I'm gonna be cheeky here. I rolled really low. I got a 28.
There you go.
Very cheeky. Okay, sorry, I messed up my own math. That's a dirty 20.
There you go. Dirty 20, 28. Corrales?
All right. 10.
With the plus 10?
Sorry, plus 10 is a dirty 20.
Dirty
I was gonna
20.
say you got a
yeah.
zero.
Sorry.
It's like, how'd you get a 0? Okay. Taruk?
Lost it, buddy.
Sorry, I was messaging somebody. What am
Yeah.
I rolling for?
Stealth.
That's my bad.
And add plus
Stealth.
10.
Got it.
I
That's a nat 20. Jesus Christ, a nat
Plus-
20 on a giant werewolf. 30 plus 10. So my natural stealth.
That's a
hold
30.
on, plus. Yeah, so it'd be 33 total because it's stealth is dex. So I have a plus 3 to that, and then yeah, so 33.
Stealth
total.
wolf.
Jesus fuck, that's
Giant
crazy.
wolf just.
He is the jungle.
I mean, I got a
Draco?
nat 22, but it's not as impressive as a 33. I got a 31.
31. Okay, so it's just you and Taruk and V have stealthed into the next campaign. All right.
I could have rolled so much better on that.
So the lowest out of all of you is Hector with a 16.
Oof.
Not bad. As
Yeah,
a
it's actually
group.
still pretty good.
Yeah. As a group, not bad. Takes you a little longer because you're stealthing up to this thing, but you do over the next time. It is nighttime by the time you get to this platform. It is a stone pyramid, but it's not smooth sided. It's got levels, kind of like a not a Rubik's cube. It's you've got cubits is the word I'm looking for. Basically, each level is like a cubit further in, so there's like multiple levels. It slowly gets
It's like a
smaller.
staircase.
Yeah, and then there's a flat plateau at the top with a raised dais, very similar to the one you saw at the small shrine from before, but this is much bigger.
So it's kind of like a ziggurat style deal, but with big
So
gaps
yes,
as it
similar to a ziggurat, but
goes. Okay.
flat topped with a raised shrine dais on the top.
Okay. Well, as we get closer, can we tell if there's like a ritual going on, or if they're just chilling, or if they're nowhere to be seen?
Oh, you guys are at the foot of this. You can't even see the top yet. Are you going up?
I mean, do we really have a choice? Are we going to climb this thing, guys? I can go ahead, but that's dicey. I mean, between my athletics and my stealth, I should be able to get back.
Well, listen, I
But-
can scoop everybody up, and I can just,
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going
I
up.
mean, we're
one or the
already
other,
on
right?
Taruk's back. We might as well just go on up.
Go
Let
ahead.
him,
All right,
let him
so-
carry us.
I'll try to
Taruk,
stay a little bit ahead of the party. Kind of climbing a little bit ahead.
all right.
Wow.
So for this, Taruk athletics check, V athletics check.
And I'm gonna pat Taruk again and give him guidance. I should have been doing this like
Yeah,
ever
just
since I
spam
came back.
just
like-
spam
Yeah.
it.
Spam it. I love that cantrip, man.
All right.
19.
19.
I'll stay about 15 feet ahead, and if I need to do separate stealth checks for that, just let me know.
That's a D4 Draco, right? Guidance?
Yes, D4.
Oh, perfect. That makes it a 19 total. Thank God.
19 total.
Let's
Okay. Both of you are passed by Hector, who got a 24, and he's just
Okay.
in plate armor too, which is a feat. You all pretty much reach at the, just a few seconds behind Hector. And as you reach to the top of the stone-raised dais, you see, very similar to the last one, you see a portal, except this one is about 10 times larger. And it is a gateway. It is open.
Well,
So we don't see anybody around.
There is no one around.
Tim, can I try to pick up that scent that I did earlier?
The scent disappears when you get to the top of this.
So I'm going to tell Corrales, because it's still up. Corrales, the scent is gone. They went through.
yeah, Carl, can you tell at all where this thing goes? Is there any steps you can make to figure out what this is and where it goes?
Can I do an Arcana check?
Do an Arcana check.
Can I guide him?
As long as you've got the cantrip to use it.
I guide him.
Tim, do we recognize like the top of this? Does it look like the image that I saw through that small portal?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna tell
It's
Corrales that too.
It's very similar to the smaller shrine that you found on the island, except this is much bigger, much grander.
Right.
26.
26. Corrales, you see, very similar to the small shrine, you see arcane runes written on the stone platform, down on the ground. And you see a little fresh, a small gout of blood across the runes. They're flared up with arcane energy. And this gateway has been opened. You don't know how long it's been open.
It's still open. You said it was open.
Yes.
Well, if we can't tell where the hell it goes, I guess
Looking into it, it's very different than the small little porthole gateway that you saw. This doesn't show too much in the way of an image. You just see a swirling vortex of violet and blue light that's just swirling around, kind of like a black hole style.
I mean, it's turn around or go in, guys. There's really nothing clever to do here. If anyone can think of anything clever, go for it, but it's jump in or don't. I think those are kind of the options.
I'm going through.
Corrales walks through, and you
Taruk
see
follows.
as
I'm behind.
before you go, you see as Corrales steps through and just, and he is gone.
I'm gonna follow Corrales.
Baruch and Draco follow immediately behind.
Torrent's still on my shoulder, so he's with us.
On Taruk's
Torrens on
back.
your, yeah. V,
Yeah, I suppose I'll take
just
it to
you and
rear.
Hector.
Oh, yeah, it's just us.
Yeah.
I just kind of give him one of those like mournful looks and just kind of goes, "Well, we came this far." And it's just the last of us.
Yeah,
Or
it's
the
just
party's
the
like in, right?
Yeah. I'm saying
Yeah,
that Sapphire and Belden already went through. It's just you and
Okay.
Hector in the rear.
Before we go in, just for a couple seconds, I'm going to kind of look at him and just kind of say that I hope we live long enough for you to not be mad at me anymore. And if I can, I'm going to kind of give him a peck on the cheek.
He kind of leans into it just a little bit. He goes, "I'm not mad. I'm just annoyed." And
I can
just
work
as
with
you
that.
start to turn, he goes, "You left me alone without pants?"
You took your own pants off. That wasn't my fault.
I had good reason.
I didn't say you didn't, but, you can't blame me for where your pants ended up.
A wood nymph? Really? On an island?
You can't be mad that I'm quicker on the draw than you. That doesn't make me clever. That just makes me quick on the draw.
I am going to get even.
She has no idea what to say. She just cracks a huge smile and goes through the portal.
He takes, out of all of your purview, he just takes a huge breath. He steps through.
Oh my God, Draco, where? Draco, Hector, where have you been? It's been
Corrallos.
5 years. 5 years.
It's been
No, man.
it's been
I
so long.
Swear to all of the gods, if we fucking time travel again,
Cornerstone.
Torin
As he
is
walks
going
through.
full oath of conquest.
Torin somehow has a beard all the way down to the ground. Taruk is hunched over. No. Okay. Corrallos. You see it first, and Taruk, you, Torin, and Draco see it immediately after as you step forward. You are no longer on the island. And V, you step through. You see night. Endless night. Stars are in the sky. The only light is the moon shining down on you guys. The air is cold. It's still and it's uneasy. Corrallos, in front of you, roughly about 30 or 40 yards in front of you, you see iron gates about 30 to 40, about 40 feet in the air, like Adam's family gates that come all the way down. But the doors have been opened. And now you notice as Hector, the last one, steps out through the portal. Corrallos, roll me perception.
I'm gonna guide him. I'm
While
right
he's
there.
doing that, I'm gonna ask him, does this look familiar to you?
It's a 17.
Looks like a family crypt. Or maybe not a crypt. What's bigger than that? There's a word for it.
Mausoleum.
A mausoleum. And then the word sticks in the back of your head. Or a necropolis. The doors to the necropolis have been opened. With that perception, you see on one of the iron gates a name engraved on the doors. It only reads, in the common tongue, Deverona. 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 That name, can't place it immediately, but it's pinging. That's important. You know, I don't know why. What do you do?
Going through, right, Corrallos? Gotta get Shroud back, right?
Do you recognize any of this?
Oh, man. Corrallos can't place it, you said?
You can make a history check if you wish. Only Corrallos.
Man, 16.
You've heard the name before. It's not immediately coming to you. I'm trying to
Taruk's gonna-
think. Yeah, I was trying to think. Go ahead, Tim. What do you got?
Sorry, Tim. No, Taruk's just gonna wake him on, talk to Corrallos, and
Go ahead.
say, "Listen, I'll break these doors down now."
The
Just
doors
say
are
the word.
ajar.
They're open, right?
They're
Oh, they're open.
slightly ajar, open enough for somebody to walk through.
All right. All right. Can I try to pick up a scent again, Tim?
Yes. Roll me a perception check, Taruk. I think there might be two of you that could possibly put this together. I'm going to say Draco and V for very different reasons. Both of you can roll a history check.
I'm a guy myself.
Okay. I was gonna suggest maybe. No, I'm not gonna ask.
I got a 16, Tim.
Okay, got you.
V also got a 16 for
And,
16.
and you know what? And I'm gonna use my cosmic omen to give me a D6 as well.
Using your cosmic omen, okay. Star Druid.
All right, so that's a 19. Then a
I'm gonna bust everybody
D4.
but V on her skills. That makes sense. That's fine.
That's a 22, and then for the D6
26.
gives me a 26.
Deverona. Your people know that name. Why does your people know that name?
Is Sapphire there?
Sapphire's standing silent, staring at the gates.
I look at Sapphire. Is this who I think it is?
You see her mouth starting to move a little and chatter. I hope not. You do know, Draco. That was the last name given to the first queen of Thrandia.
You just hear Draco whisper with disgust, Calliope. And he spits.
Yep.
Another name for Calliope.
Calliope's last name, Deverona.
Well, and Draco looks at Corrales. We definitely have to go now. Because if she's involved or her people or lineage, I don't know. They're the reason why my people are subjugated today.
You see Oh, go ahead, V. I'm sorry.
No, go for it. V was just kind of. She was just gonna ponder something. It's fine.
I was just going to say that Hector, you see a pale green light emanate from Hector as he clutches the remains of the amulet of memories that hangs about his neck. And you see as he opens his eyes and he looks around. We don't need to be concerned yet. We might still have time. He just slowly pulls away.
Time for what? I'm gonna look between Hector and Corrales and just go, what is the guy with what is the person with your cloak trying to do? Trying to bring something back? I'm assuming power. What does your cloak have to do with a tomb of an old queen?
Oh my! I'm having real like table talk. I'm having a real hard time not metagaming because I don't remember what Corrales knows and what I know.
Corrales would have to connect some dots right now because you know that Shroud was one thing. You know that tome that you came across was another. You know that the current bearer of Shroud has that tome.
Yeah, this is not a good situation at all. Do I know where we are now that I've heard the full name?
I'm going to say I'm going to give you a choice. History or survival, because both work in this instance, but for different reasons.
History, because that's the one that works.
It's smart warlock.
That's a 22.
22. The only place in Thrandia that would have the tomb to a royal family would be Morden's, the city of the dead. You are currently in the southeastern part of Thrandia right now.
Is
You
that
were-
part of the milestone? The
You
city?
are thousands of miles away from the island that you were just on.
Is
Yikes.
this city part of the Marble Milestones? Like part of the kingdom's major cities?
It's one of them. It's one of the 12 milestones, yes.
Okay. So he at least knows where we are.
Yeah. I don't think V's ever been here, but you do know where it lies on the map.
Right.
You are several thousands of miles away from the Silver Sea and the islands of no names.
I guess let's go in.
Yeah.
Hope we can stop whatever he's about to do. I didn't study that tome enough to know its full potential.
If
Oh.
Calliope
The
is
tome is separate
involved,
from the school then. Okay.
Then let's get going.
Should I try scouting ahead and reporting back, or just staying ahead of the party, or are we just
I
gonna
would.
charge it?
I would stay
Yep.
close here.
Torn,
Okay.
already both weapons in hand.
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use my last wild shape to go into my starry form.
Mm-hmm. What are you turning into?
Taruk,
It's the starry form, so it's I'm just gonna be the archer constellation.
You got it. So you see as Draco traces a constellation in front of him, and the arcane energy from the constellation and the stars itself lights up on his chest, and he is filled with arcane energy. What were you saying, Taruk?
Taruk is just gonna like sharpen his claws against the the walls, like just getting ready, and he's gonna look back at Corrallos, and he's ready to go.
You feel Corrallos one hand touch your shoulder, and it's Hector, and you just hear a whisper. He goes, "If I say go, you go." And he kind of nudges you forward.
I'll just nod and go.
I'm right behind Corrales.
Torn's gonna get off of Taruk and be right next to Corrales.
I'll bring up the rear this time, like everybody. Like I'll be last one in.
All right.
And Torn's actually gonna equip the death bow instead of the two maces. He's gonna have an arrow ready.
You got it. Torin knocks an arrow. Taruk, you and Hector linger in the back, and you just kind of side by side hold up the rear. You move slowly. You pass several crypts, some with names that maybe you've read once or twice, most of them not very recognizable, different family members from the Deverona line. You do see an unmistakable mausoleum that looks like it's the center point of this entire necropolis. Off in the distance, you hear murmurs and dissonant whispers that carry on the air.
Tim, can I try to like keep picking up the scent?
Yes. Roll perception.
Try to keep an ear out
Cool.
for which way the whispers are going.
That's a 19.
19. There, perception.
12.
12. Tough. It's almost like they carry on the wind. It's kind of difficult to pinpoint exactly where. Taruk, you do catch a couple familiar scents of some of the mercenaries that you guys encountered before, and that's what you focus on. And
Right.
the scents grow stronger the closer you approach the mausoleum.
All right, so I'm gonna just because Corral still has Awaken Mind going, so I'm gonna just say that to him, like just keep going ahead. We're getting closer to them, exactly them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm not even gonna tell anybody. I'm hoping they get the hint.
Okay. Corrales proceeds to lead the way closer to the mausoleum.
Can I catch up to Corrales and just sort of be ready to pull him out of the way if there's a trap or an attack or anything that goes his way?
Sure.
Like
so,
ready.
So Ver kind of catches up to you.
Yeah. Torn's
Kind of
not even
stride
a
for
half
stride.
step behind. Like right there.
You hear all of you these whispers that carry on the air. A tongue some of you might know and some of you don't. This is what you all hear is more of like a
Can I try to pinpoint that, Tim?
Yeah. Roll your perception.
All right. Shit on that one. It's 11.
11. It's difficult to track. They carry the voices feel like they don't come from a set point. It's almost like the voices are all around you and literally as if being carried by the wind. But seems like the mausoleum is the next logical place. As you approach, you notice that the doors to the mausoleum are already opened, the seal broken, and very similar to the gates on the front of the necropolis. They're ajar with a crack big enough for you to walk through.
All right, Tim, I have a question. Since I was around Corrales while he wore Shroud, would I be able to pick up Shroud's specific scent?
It's a piece of clothing.
No, okay.
You're not exactly like a hunting dog.
All right.
So I don't think I'm going to give you that one. But
that's
I'll let
cool.
you roll.
That's cool.
In this particular case, I'm going to say survival, but at disadvantage.
All right. Yeah, it's a 2.
2. No. It's tough. Corrales, do you head into the mausoleum?
Yeah.
Corrales descends the stone staircase deeper into the mausoleum. Taruk.
I'm pretty sure we all just follow. Yeah.
Yep.
Same order.
The voices are tending to grow louder, step by step, only lit by torchlight on the sides of the mausoleum itself. Every now and then flickering out, flickering back on. And the voices, just a constant taunt with every step that you take. Corrales, roll me perception.
12.
12. You catch yourself as one of the stairs seems to have just the erosion over the years, and you kind of catch yourself. Another one of those kind of like when you're you just like you miss a step, there immediately grabs you, kind of steadies you. Could have been bad, but you're fine.
Just by the scruff, like, nope.
Yep.
Thank you.
You catch your footing and you continue to descend. The whispers continue and they grow louder and louder and louder. You see now, this bottom level, more crypts. Stone sarcophagus. Some of these descendants of Calliope. Tombs of kings and queens. Descendants of her line for hundreds of years. Intricate carvings on each and every one of these. However, it strikes you odd that if this was such a revered monarch, why the arcane seals on both the mausoleum itself and the gates to the necropolis? As you keep walking, you see a light coming from an opening down a corridor that you guys are traversing. Blue and purple light flashing, like almost like a strobe light, but not a continuous pattern, just random.
Can I do a stealth to kind of get ahead at the end of the corridor and look through, see if I can see through?
V, roll me stealth.
30.
30.
19 plus 11. Oh, and Pass Without Trace lasts for an hour, so have we been walking for an hour? I don't think I need a 40, but I'm just asking.
I'm gonna say it's still up. So yeah, you got a 40.
So that's a 40.
V, because you stealthed ahead.
Let's do.
I literally just checked this thing.
There you go.
It's just what happens.
Okay. What you see, because you're stealth ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You see a few familiar faces. You see two half-orcs in plate armor, like a charcoalish, like dark steel plate armor, flanking the short-haired elven girl, the sword singer with the multiple scimitars strapped to her back. You see the small little half-elf boy with a velvet black cloak across his shoulders,
Okay.
reading from a tome in a language. What languages do you speak?
Me? Probably not whatever the hell he's saying. Oh, I speak Infernal, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Common.
I always mix this up, so I'm going to triple check before we.
Devils is Infernal.
And demons is
And
abyssal. He's speaking
Demons is
abyssal. So you do not understand what he's saying.
Okay.
But he's reading from a tome in an urgent voice. And you notice it is his voice as he's saying these words aloud, but as he says them, the words are being echoed from voices unseen. Almost like an amplification, but it's multiplied.
Is it presumptuous to assume that I can rush back to the group with that stealth check? Not.
With a 40? Yes.
I don't want to be presumptuous here, but yeah, I'm gonna rush back to Corrales and tell you. Reading language I can't understand. Sounds horrible. Not infernal. Sounds horrible though. Reading urgently from book. Do we stop the ritual?
Here, we have to.
Yes.
He's trying to summon
Well,
something.
Is that priority one? Because if we rush in there, I'm sure whatever hell he is gonna send on us, and then I can try to go for him and stop him from casting. Is that the plan here?
We need to stop him. Yeah.
Everybody, we rushing in, or
Corrales, real quick, roll me a perception.
Oh, what dice? 18.
18. An inscription lies above the doorway that is open to where V just peeked in. Over it is written in abyssal. May her deals keep her.
What?
That's it.
Do we all see that, Tim?
Yeah. Well, if you can read abyssal.
Well, I can't read it, but like, do I see like pop up and whatever? Like,
Well, it's like an engraving across the top of the arch, the opening archway into the crypt.
all right. So
it might be time for the beefy boy, unless Corrales thinks it's something. It might be time for the beefy boys to rush out, and I can attempt to do stealthing and try to get up to him to stop the casting. But
Well,
I'm going at it alone, and it's not smart.
I can understand, like, in wolf form, Taruk can understand what V is saying. I just can't talk back. So,
That's fine.
so I'm going to look at Corrales, and I'm gonna look back at the door, and now I'm gonna tell him I'm going.
This.
This is it, y'all.
Let's go.
All right,
Alright.
that's it. And Tim, I charge forward.
I have a question.
Yeah. Before you charge in, yeah. Corrales.
What are we look? How dark is it? Are there any flames, anything like that?
Inside the room or where you guys are at?
Inside the room.
Inside the room, there is a couple braziers lit with purplish blue flames that illuminate the entire crypt.
Corrales, you did tell us about the light thing, and we've seen Hector do some greeny, gaudy light shit before. Can Hector make a fuckload of light when we go in there? Or is that
How big is the room? Because my farm is I think 10 feet around me, bright light, and extra 10 feet of dim light.
Well, that'll be good, because as soon as we charge that door, that'll be a really good distraction and a lot of light. So that's good to know.
Yeah. So 10 feet.
It's a low ceiling, but it's not like you and Taruk have to duck. It's roughly about, I'd say about 15 feet high. As far as wide, you're looking at much wider. Like it's like there are several.
Taruk's got room.
Taruk's got room to move around. Yeah.
All right.
It is roughly about if you wanted like an exact estimate, it's about 100 feet across.
Okay.
Wide.
Tim, would you mind because I was just peeking through, can I describe what it looks like in there to the party so we can kind of get the field set before we do our rush in?
Sure. Basically,
I'd
what?
like to describe what it looks like.
Yeah, V describes, and she describes the two half orcs in plate armor flanking the elven girl, the sword singer, who you've dealt with her type before when you fought the mercenaries at Sephrus's estate.
That's the one that had the moon blade, Tim, no?
Yes. I think you killed one that had a moon blade.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because V has it now.
Yes.
I sold it for my wire.
It'll get turned into your wire.
There is a very elaborate, like black obsidian carved and engraved sarcophagus that commands the center of the room. Two braziers that are lit on each side of the room, and you see the little elven boy with shroud reading from a tome.
He's not a child. He's like a young man. He's like a young elven.
Yeah, he's in his early 20s.
Yeah, he's in his early 20s. He's not Charles' age.
For me, he's a boy, but yes. Yeah.
Don't feel bad. Don't spin this. He's not a good guy. Don't spin this.
Listen.
All right, he's a little prick.
No,
Listen,
Okay, how far from the entrance is it? Are they?
They
Like, what
are
big is the
about,
door?
I'm going to say they're roughly about 60 feet in.
listen.
Okay.
We have the advantage right now. I'm just gonna charge in there, and you guys clean up. I will go after either who's ever in front. I will sweep. I will one
And
clobber
you're gonna
sweep.
draw all the fire. You're gonna
I will
whatever
draw it.
comes first.
You guys go in there. So let me do my thing first, and then just follow up behind me with chaos. That's it. Because if so. Tim,
Yeah.
that's it. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go first. Like if worst comes to worst, and I get out of my werewolf form, I'm still a giant Taruk, and I will have 107 HP. So like we're good.
After
Okay.
We're
Taruk
good.
goes, I'm gonna go stealth thing in, beeline for the elves while they do their thing. So I'm sure I'll be in the initiative roll, obviously, but I'm going after, like, simultaneously with Taruk. Distraction, me stealthing.
Now, would this count as a surprise, Tim?
You don't know.
Okay.
Can I awaken mind V?
Yeah, I'm right
Sure.
there. I mean,
Sure.
Do you want to get straight to the half elf?
you and I, or just you?
No, both of us.
Yeah, I say we rush it. Well, I say we rush him immediately. Do you have to be there, or do I just need to drop him? Because...
Just stay here with me. When Taruk moves, we'll get there.
Okay.
Torn's gonna go right behind Tarug with an arrow at the ready.
Do you...
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna ask Corrales. You said he doesn't need to be around the dark. Do you want me close to him so it's always light on him?
Yeah, we need to keep Shroud out of dim or dark light.
Okay.
So V described everything to us. So as soon as I blow through the doors, who are the first ones that I would see or would see me?
The first two you'll see are the two half-orcs in plate armor.
All right, that's perfect. So I'm gonna take out their tanks like I'm fucking giant Taruk. Like, so I'm just gonna barrel ass in there, like I said, and I'm gonna swipe. I'm just gonna give a big ass swipe to both of them.
Okay. Taruk, neither one of them sees you. So you're getting a surprise round. So go ahead and make your attacks on both of them.
All right, is it at advantage or just?
No, you just make your attacks, man.
Tim, is the ceiling high enough to fly around? With
It's 15 feet high.
All right. So the first attack is 18 plus 7. All right, so that
hits.
Yeah. All right, and then the next attack is that's an 18 total. It's 11 plus 7, so 18 total.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if we'd get this far, so I'm looking up their stats because I have them saved.
Okay.
So one moment.
Yeah, no problem. And then I'll just roll the damage on both of those. Both. It's 1d6. 4 and 5. So for the first claw, it's 4. Oh wait, actually, plus I get a D4. So hold on. All right, so that first one is 6, and then it's 5, 6. So 12 total points.
12 total points. The first one. The second one, it ricochets off of his plate armor.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one, you just claw, and he doesn't even see it coming. You just, and you just see gouts of blood, just swashes of blood just come off of him and splatter off to the side. Taruk, will you please roll me a D100?
That is a 90.
Good to know.
Wait, is that fucking 6? No, wait, hold on. Yeah, 9-0. Okay, yeah.
Good to know. Thank you.
I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. They did not see you approach. B, what are you doing?
I don't know if she heard you or not.
I was gonna say, did you hear me? D.
Oh, you said V. I thought you were talking to Taruk. I'm sorry.
No, I said V. They didn't hear you approach. What are you doing?
Gotcha. I didn't realize that we'd already gone in. Me and Corrales were going to go together. So if I dashed us in there, 50
Yes.
feet enough to get to the elf? Or can I engage with can me and Corrales Dimension Door in there? Because that was our plan once initiative started.
Dimension door would reach to him.
Yeah. Okay. That was what we were gonna do.
That's what you're doing.
So if I can,
Yeah. As soon as we turn the
Corrales.
corner and I can see him, I'll grab V's hand and dimension door right to him, like right behind him.
You do so.
Before that,
There's no before that.
um,
I'll let you go next.
that's fine.
that was kind of what we were doing.
That's what I was told from the beginning. That's what we're doing.
That's fine.
I was
Um,
sorry, Corin, if you had something. I didn't mean to overlook
Nope, you're
it.
good. Doing what you're doing.
V and Corrales. Basically, you have a surprise round here. You hear
Okay.
the abyssal muttering of the elf, the young elf, if that makes you feel better.
Eat his ass.
Growl.
Yeah, I would like to.
Blast his ass.
I would love to garrot this motherfucker.
Okay, he does not see it coming, so that's going to be, but it's still a grapple check, even if he's not something he's good at.
Grapple check. I mean, I just.
No, not even close. Garrote wire.
Oh, come on, not my internet.
Now, once I'm with him, he was flanked by the two orcs and the gal. Like they were
Yeah.
up there with him.
Yes, but
Then I'm going to got him by the throat and like just get him in the back of the head and shove him into the briar. Oh, nat 20.
Surprise attacks, baby.
And so
Roll.
7, 16 plus 7.
what was the damage? I couldn't hear you.
That was. I didn't roll damage yet.
Some of you guys are like breaking in and out for me. I don't know why.
I'm having
It's
internet
probably
trouble
the
too.
quality of my shit. I'm assuming a 16. I'm not gonna make assumptions.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that is going to be on top of the wire damage from when I got in with the garrote wire. That is going to be 2 attacks plus 326 plus. I'd like to. I probably don't get to speak, but I'm going to leverage that against them. Basically, the fact that I have him by the throat and kind of look at them.
It doesn't. We'll get there, but
Okay.
your shots to him.
Yeah, like when it.
Blood. Some of it drops down. I need you to run.
No.
Tim, can you repeat that? My internet was going out and I couldn't hear it.
You froze, Kirby.
Yeah, no, you froze for me. What I was saying was that with the strikes to the face and the last one to where she's got the garrote wire, it digs into his neck and blood drips down to the ground. I asked her to roll a D100.
Got it.
22.
22. Good to know. Corellos?
I am going to grab the tome from his hands. Try to.
Roll me a strength check.
$16.
In a moment of struggle between, even with the garrote wire around his neck and taking the shots, he has a death grip on this thing, but you have waited for this moment for so long. It takes a few moments of tug of war back and forth, and you rip the tome from his hands. In doing so, you note
Let's fucking go.
blood on your hands. And you're like, what just happened? I didn't. And then you notice that something to the, like an ink well spilled over the tome onto your hands and your arms. The blood drips down off of your hands and arms, but the tome is clean as the blood soaks into the pages and disappears. You see in the eyes of the young elf fear. But he's not looking at V. He's looking at the tome. Wisps of arcane energy start twirling off of the book itself. And on the empty pages before you, you never got to this part of the book. It's nothing but blank pages. Script starts appearing on the book as if it was being written out. But there's no pen, there's no quill, nothing. And all the message says in Abyssal, which I believe you can read,
Mm-hmm.
that will do.
Fuck.
I need to look this up.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Just hold on to your butts, kids, because we're in for it now. This is the moment. This is what we've been waiting for.
Brought to you by Raise Energy.
Great
Well,
This
energy.
terrifying moment is
Raise
brought to you by
Energy.
Raise Energy.
This is not, no,
New
this is the
dripping
beef
blood
jerky.
flavor.
No.
Brought
Plug
to
the
you
jerky.
by
This is
the
not Raise
toad.
Energy. Plug the meat. This is not Raise Energy. This is very un-Raise Energy.
An image comes across the pages of the book as the message disappears. This image is little more than a drawing, a sketch. But it doesn't appear to be written in ink, lead. It's all in bright crimson red. What you see is a grotesque, corpulent hybrid of an ape and a boar, standing nearly twice the height of Hector. You see feathered wings that seem kind of small for the bloated body. Brutish features and a intelligent malice as the image flashes. And before you, you see this creature as it slowly materializes on your plane. I'm about to send the picture to see what everyone sees.
Fucking man, bear, pig.
Uh,
Jesus Christ.
This is not good. Fuck.
Fuck around
Guys.
with dark magic. Find out.
Well, guess what? We about to find out. We could take him.
Guy. It's
Oh,
not-
God.
That's
Jesus
what you
Christ.
see.
Jesus Christ is that?
You
Oh.
see this
Fuck me.
corpulent pig bear. Yeah, it's almost, I hate to make the joke, but it's almost like man bear pig.
Bear, pig.
Um,
Flame.
It looks like a
Of course,
flying
right.
monkey on roids.
yes.
Man, bird, pig.
Yeah. And you see as this thing
Conquered by-
materializes in the tomb with you guys. And now, Corrales, you look down as you see some of the blood from that inkwell hit the stone. I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh, fuck.
Need is such
Tim.
a strong word.
Tim, how big is it? The size of me?
Large, yes. It's just a little bigger than you.
All right, it's another kaiju battle.
21.
Good to know. The elf boy gets out one breath. That wasn't supposed to happen. Now, Torin, what were you trying to do?
Well, I was gonna shoot an arrow at him, but I don't think Torin would know what to do seeing this thing appear.
I mean, shoot at either the orcs or fucking shoot at the elf. Let Corrales pick up Shroud off this dead body. We can fight.
Keeping them alive might be beneficial to help us fight them. Pick what you're gonna do, buddy.
Fuck that. Kill him. Kill him. Let Corrales pick up Shroud so he can morph and we can do this.
Doesn't make me a Power Ranger.
Shh. Live in the moment.
Enemy of my
Gotta
enemy.
believe. You just gotta believe.
Live in the moment. My heart's been doing this for 20 minutes. Don't.
Shroud is fucking Venom, okay? You're gonna put that fucking thing on and transform. We are Corrales.
Shit.
You got a surprise round in. I'm giving you guys that.
So, all right. So, Torin, to help you with your choice, whatever you do, bro. I took out, well, not take out, but I slashed the one.
You tacked
I
one.
missed. Yeah, I missed the other one. V and Corrales have double teamed the little elf drummer boy. So,
No,
And
never
then-
mind. The monster thing is now right.
well,
back
the
here,
monster
so-
thing and then the blade singer chick thing is still there as well. So it's totally up to you what you want to do. And Draco, if you get the chance, it would be the same, same option for you, bro.
Oh, I kind of know what I'm
you
gonna do.
doing?
Fuck it, I guess. I'm gonna loose an
With
arrow.
all
at
these
the-
people around? No. Okay.
I'm gonna loose an arrow
D&D
right
After
at it.
Dark.
That would be sponsored by Raise Energy.
Right.
In Trojan.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot an arrow right at this monster that just appeared in the middle of the fucking room.
Roll for your attack, sir.
26.
26 hits.
Oh.
All right. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong modifier. Dirty 20 to hit.
Still hits.
Still hits. Got it. And I was fully intending to use a charge on the bow.
Okay. I give it to you.
That's going to be 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You got it. Draco,
Yes.
what do you do?
All this is happening at the same time, right?
Yes, you got a surprise round. You were all getting something to do before combat would start.
All right. So I'm gonna cast heat metal on the mercenary with the plate armor.
Which one? There's
guess-
two of them.
I hit one and I missed one.
The one that's the bigger one, not the blade dancer.
Well, there's two. No,
There's
Draco.
two
There's
armored
two
and then the blade dancer.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Sorry, I should have clarified that. So yeah,
Well,
the
whichever,
one I
the
hit.
one that you attacked, then the one that you did get the hit off on, I'll will heat metal his armor,
Okay.
and then so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if he can. So it'll be 2d8 fire damage. Oh, I'm sorry. When I cast it, it's 2d8 fire damage, and then he has to make a con check to get rid of it.
So go ahead and roll your damage because he can't drop armor. He's wearing it.
That's going to be 5 points of fire damage.
All right.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to take an arcane holy ranged attack on the little pig monster.
Okay.
Does a...
Oh, hold on. Okay, so you're doing an attack spell, or is it a save on it? What are you casting? What are you casting at it?
No, it's not like really. It's not a spell.
What are you casting?
So as a bonus action, you can make a ranged spell attack hurling a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet.
A ranged spell attack. Okay. And you said, did what hit a 16?
Yeah.
Okay. 16 does not hit. You see as the magic arrow does find its mark, but it does no damage. It just...
Gotcha.
Not strong enough.
All right. And that ends my turn.
Okay. The only person who gets to do something. Hector is going to step in, present his holy symbol, channel divinity. against the pig demon.
Oh, nice.
DM battle, sponsored by Raise Energy.
I don't think that one's going to do it.
Does that have an attack or something? Do you have to roll anything with that?
No, it's just a DC save. And the pig saves. So his channel divinity, Turn the Faithless, fails. He just pulls his sword out. That will be where combat will start, and we will roll initiative for this next week. It's getting kind of late. I don't think we can finish this tonight.
Definitely
so
not.
You at least got your surprise round in. There are several things on the battlefield. You have armored half-orcs, the Blade Singer. You have Shroud Bearer, grappled, and this pig demon.
All right. Let me pull this one in. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Wow. All right. That is a lot. But we thank you all for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show. As always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, tap a little bit on YouTube app so you never miss an upload. Buy the shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt. Of course, shout out. I know it's probably getting tiresome at this point, but shout out to our sponsor, Raise Energy at repsports.com.
I don't care if it's not funny anymore. It's funny to me.
Thank you for being a good sport about it, Rep Sports. We love you, and I am loving Blue Shock. This is a delicious flavor so far. Shout out to Jerky.pro, our friends at Quest and Trays, and our friends at Dame of Stones. Thank you guys so much for watching, for listening. New episodes from the, I guess we'll call it the Return of Dice Hard, are coming up on Spotify. Hopefully I'll be able to get all of the past episodes from the past 3 or 4 weeks up on Spotify by the end of this weekend. Right now it's September 6th. So hopefully by the end of this coming weekend, all episodes should be on Spotify for everyone to listen to.